I think we live right now, baby. Let's go.
I've been a bad man, yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Emotions out of focus, I'm crawling at my lowest. Feet hit the streets like a high-speed pursuit. I'm wild when I move, burning through your head, about to tighten up the noose. Bunch of clown faces blowing clouds of the booth. Woof, woof, hooters at the door, now they trying to run up in. I am not a guppy shark, stash everything. Dope in the pussy like a B of A deposit. Baby girl robotic, she gang bang robotic. Hang with the wolves or you gotta pull your weight. Told the biggest tool, keep one in the chain. This is not a date, dance with the Mex, get your face in the cake.
Yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Hey, 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 hey. Pennies for my thoughts, I still can't make a dollar. Anybody home, Mr. 38 revolver. Holla, Lord, I need change. Heard you heal the hurt, I heard you kill the pain. Homie down the street, you left them dead in the dirt. Now his mama growing grays. Clouds in the skies leave tears on the grave. No smile on the face, just another t-shirt. Small funeral, see his girl when they flirt. Shit still fresh, still smell death. Bunch of drug addicts, can't wait to fuck next. Let the pussy rest, waiting on the prey like a goon in your home. It's 2 in the morning.
Yeah, the devil's prayed to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't.
Check 1 2 1 2. Is everybody in? Is everybody motherfucking in? Welcome to Hood Stocks, the house of hope for better days, baby. The brotherhood within these grimy streets where we lift each other up and try our best to respect the next man. We are the community. Yes, sir, baby. Today's podcast is brought to you by our very own photographer, Preston. Preston is Hoodstock's official photographer. Baby, Jesus, yes, sir. Any photography needs, the boy got you. You know what I mean? Follow him, DM the homie on Instagram at easternlead_photography. And just catch the boy while he's reasonable, you know what I mean? Because he on his way up. You best believe that. All right, fellas, let's get this show on the road. Tonight, we got a special guest, and not your typical guest on Hood Stocks. That is a fact, yes, sir. I think you are the 4th or 5th female guest we've had on, and that's not by design either.
No way.
Yeah, weird, huh? Yeah. Man, what's wrong with Lucky? No. Okay, everybody put your helmets on and get ready to pop the clutch. Flannel wearing, 2-wheel, road raging, independent and proud of it, baby. I want everybody to get off your motherfucking futons and give a warm welcome to this badass right here. And her name is Peaches. Let's go, baby.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
How are you doing, Peaches?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's Saturday, man. We got a packed house. I mean, I'm feeling good, and I mean, just very blessed to be healthy and just to be here, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely.
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You're
chilling.
good.
Yeah.
You're chilling. Yeah. How do you feel? I mean, it's a little warm in here, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of body heat in here, huh?
There is.
We got a packed house. I mean, oh my God, I don't even want to look over there, you know what I mean? It's like a bunch of sweaty men over there,
Yeah.
you know, just breathing hard. That's Peaches. No, I'm just playing with you. All funny. You know what, let's just check it out, Peaches. Check it out. Let's ease into this. Mm-hmm. Let's get comfy. you know, and let me ask you some questions. How about that?
Okay.
Because I want to get into your story, but is all we know, this is what we know. Okay, we know a good-looking female that rides a Harley. That's what we know.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I know you do the Biker Chicks podcast, but have you ever had an interview on yourself?
No, I haven't. I think I've done other interviews, but it's always been with other people. It's never been just by myself.
Well, no pressure. Absolutely no pressure, right? You're gonna be good. And you know what? One thing about Hoodstocks, man, is we always try to just make the guest feel as comfortable as possible. And I was thinking about it. I was up late last night thinking about how do I make Peaches comfortable?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know? And then I came up with a plan. And the plan is we're gonna ask you some questions. You're welcome to decline answering some of these questions.
Okay.
Because they might be outrageous. They might be just like, whoa, Lucky, what the fuck's wrong with you, dog? You don't even know me like that, fool. No, I'm just playing. They're we just like to ask the ridiculous questions sometimes, you know what I mean? But they might be ridiculous to some people, but some people might really want to know the answer to this question, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely, you know what I mean? So let's kick it off like this. So when I think of Harley Davidsons, now you can call me weird, you can call me several other names for this, but when I think of Harleys, I think of assless chaps.
Yeah, I've never worn those.
I'm not saying you, but
Yeah.
how do you feel about chaps?
I definitely need to get some because it gets cold and then the wind, I have a soft tail, so the wind is literally just coming from underneath and it's hitting you like in every freaking which part. So I definitely need to get some, or thicker riding pants, but yeah, I've never worn them. My mom always tells me to get them for some reason, but I think it's because it's more old school.
Mama cares.
Yeah.
Mama cares about her baby.
She does.
Is she watching right now?
No, she's not. She's at a baby shower right now, so.
Thank you, Jesus, for that. Because mama ain't gonna be like it lucky. No, I'm just playing. We keep it respectful right here. I don't know why. That's just a weird question. I mean, Casey knows about assless chaps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He says they have them at the clubs he goes to.
Is that what, going to Chippendales and shit?
Well, I'm a ex biker scooter gang. You know, mopeds. I rolled the under 50cc.
All right, so
You know what I mean?
thugged out.
Yeah. We be hitting max like 40 miles per hour.
Shit.
You know,
Yeah.
we're hardcore to the bone.
It sounds rough.
Well, he looks hardcore, doesn't he?
He does.
He looks hardcore
His
gay.
outfit is hardcore as fuck. Like I'm
That
looking
ain't nothing.
at it like,
You should see what he's got underneath it.
oh shit.
A G-string. No, he's got tantarans on. He still
Oh,
wears the
no.
old school whitey tighties
Oh no. Oh,
with the cartoons on the ass.
They feel nice.
they're
He says they're comfy.
aerodynamic.
Yeah, aerodynamic, yes, when he's rollerblading. Yes. Let me ask you, here goes another question. Would you, I guess this leads up to what he just said. I said, would you ever be attracted to a cat that rides a scooter?
Everybody always asks like if I would date somebody that isn't a biker, doesn't ride. At first, when I first started riding, I was like, no, that doesn't matter. But now I kind of think about it and I'm like, well, what the fuck are you going to do when I'm out riding? Like, what's going to happen then? You know, because I take the weekends to ride. And if you're not riding with me, like, I'm not going to put you on the back either. So I kind of feel like they have to ride like.
If you ain't riding with me, you riding against me, you little motherfucker. And you can't keep up on a little motherfucking scooter, huh?
The scooter ain't going to work. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but picture this. Look, I come in, my shit's all black with a nice pipe. I pull up to Katie Jake's right there. You know, with my double helmet, and I'm like, "What's up, girl? I'm on a podcast called Hoodstocks. You know me? No?
Nah.
Yeah. She doesn't even hear you, bro.
I'm like, what?
You just blending in
I'm
with
like,
that bush. I can't hear you. Stupid. Little man on the little bike. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you on that. You know what I mean? You're at a bar with the dude, right? Fools get crazy in there. You know what I mean? You're at a bar, you got biker dudes in there. You know what I mean? And when bikers start drinking whiskey and, you know, shit just gets crazy because everyone's, you know, a bunch of fat dudes with double necks, you know what I mean? That, you know, biker dudes, you know what I mean? Shout out to you biker motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Drink too much Bud Light, motherfuckers. You know what I mean? You don't even got the neck no more. You just got shoulders and motherfucking ears, baby. You know what I mean? The ears are resting on the motherfucking shoulders. You know what I mean? And like, these motherfuckers are like, nah, Lucky, we gonna catch you outside, homie. Hey, but check it out. You're at this bar, all right? You're with some dude. The biker dudes get crazy with dude.
Yeah.
Dude runs out the bar.
Does dude get a ride home?
No. Fuck no. What are you running for?
Yeah. So a dude that fucks with you, obviously his huevos got to be intact.
I don't like people that go out of their way to start shit, but if something's happening and it's affecting our time and it's affecting our situation or whatever, we're out and we're having a good time and like people are being disrespectful and you don't handle it, like, yeah, I can't.
No bitches allowed.
No bitches allowed.
Put that bumper sticker on the motherfucking bumper. Okay. Can you smell a fart while riding a motorcycle?
No.
No. Okay. And are you speaking from experience?
I'm a lady, so no.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer. Good answer. I mean, but who wrote this shit? What the fuck? Is this what you were up late last night about, Lucky? Oh, excuse me. God. Oh, yeah.
Well,
It's 2 days ago. Raviolis. Canned raviolis. How many accidents have you caused by just driving on the freeway?
You know what? I don't know of any or any have been reported, but what happens a lot when I'm riding is people will be filming, you know, whatever while they're driving and they veered into my lane. So that happens a lot and it like puts my life in danger. It puts their life in danger, but yeah, no accidents yet. Thankfully, knock on wood. Knock
on wood, baby. Yeah. This is real wood right here. This ain't no IKEA pressed wood shit. We are on some real wood table, baby. Okay. A car with foggy windows rolls up to you on the side of you while you're riding and stays with you for blocks. By the way, it is summertime. The windows are fogged. What are they doing?
Just being maniacs, like
being weird, maybe
being fucking creepy. Yeah, I've had dudes like follow me for a really long time, and they're filming me, and at the same time they're like trying to talk to me, and I just like, you know, I'm like, I can't hear you, like I have my helmet on, but I've had like situations like that where I've had to like pull out and like get the fuck out of there because they're following me, and it's, I don't know why, like I don't know if dudes don't realize that that's fucking creepy or I don't know, but
I mean,
yeah.
Some dudes, they think like you say it's creepy, but to them they're like, I got game, baby.
Yeah,
this is my game.
Oh no,
I'm
let me catch
right
up to this bitch right now.
This is that creepy
I'm
game.
get this number.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this number one way or another. You know what I mean? Like dudes are fucking.
Yeah.
They crazy, huh?
Yeah.
I think they call it thirsty ass Negroes. Anyways, okay. Sorry about these fucking questions, man. How many tickets have you not gotten while pulled over?
So I have I used to make air fresheners with my cartoon on them, and I'm on the bike on the cartoon. And I've gotten out of a couple tickets because of that air freshener, because they're like, oh, you ride, and then they see my driver's license, and they're like, I'll let you go this time. You know, I don't want your insurance, like this and that. But yeah, it's been a couple tickets.
Yeah.
But,
any phone numbers exchanged with a cop?
No. They've always been like respectful, but yeah.
Man. They just shoot you, but they won't ask you for your number.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. That's not funny at all. Especially the climate that we're in right now. Excuse me for that. Let me see what else we got right here. You give the homie a ride home, and all of a sudden, let's say he's enjoying the ride a little too much.
What kind of ride are we talking about?
On the motorcycle.
Oh.
He's passenger, and you're giving him a ride, and all of a sudden, you think he's just enjoying the ride a little too much. Have you ever given a dude a ride home?
No, I wouldn't. Okay,
you wouldn't. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I mean, how many dudes ride passenger on a bike?
Well, you'd be surprised. A lot of them ask me to put them on the back of my bike, but I'm like, nah, I'm good. Like, I'm not trying to. That's just weird. Especially my back seat isn't that big. Like, how are you gonna fit back there? But they ask all the time, and they also ask me to teach them how to ride, and I'm like, how would you feel as a man, like a chick telling you, like, hey, this is where the clutch, and this is like, I don't know, but
those are those dudes that just like they like to be. How do you say it? Like submissive? Yeah, manhandled. Yeah. Manhandled. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Manhandled. Spank me.
Yeah.
Some dominatrix shit, you know what I mean? Put a ball in my mouth. You know what I mean? Leather straps. No, none of these guys right here.
None of these guys.
None of these guys. At least they ain't saying. You never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look at all these dudes right here. They're like, not me, dog. You know what I mean? But you never know what's going behind closed doors with some of these motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Right. You're right.
Absolutely. I mean, dudes have weird fetishes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One is to be ride on a bike with a female like yourself. One is they already know how to ride a bike, but they're acting like they don't know how to ride a bike, and all of a sudden they need lessons from you. You know what I mean? Hey, you know, dudes will shoot any shot they can do, and I'm not trying to kill game for motherfuckers. I'm just we're making fun of it. You know what I mean? We're laughing at it. You know, so I hopefully some of you guys are laughing with us. You know what I mean? I mean, for charity, would you do it? Would you do it for charity?
Oh, definitely. For charity, I would have somebody on the back of the bike.
Yeah.
If it's for charity, 100%. Yeah.
Maybe you can be the new. I mean, all the amusement parks are opening up right now, and maybe you can be one of the new rides at Disneyland. You know what I mean?
No.
You know, in the parking lot, just taking the dude around the parking lot. You know what I mean? And they're like, man, fuck Disneyland. I'm staying out here. You know?
Yeah, they gotta pay top dollar though, cause that's not.
What would that cost though? If you put a dollar amount on that, what would that cost?
Fuck, I don't know. I've never thought about it.
You know, so you're gonna give a dude a ride around, we'll say a block, a regular city block. You know what I mean? I mean, what would that cost? What we would charge, like maybe $100, $200 a ride? I mean, there's always got to be a dollar amount that sounds about right.
Fuck, like maybe like 700.
700. Oh shit.
But it would go to charity. Like,
yeah, no.
It would go to fucking charity. Like, I don't. Yeah.
You ain't fucking around.
Yeah.
You ain't fucking. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
We're gonna put the right price tag
Like,
on it.
I don't
I'm
wanna-
lowballing it for these dudes right here. You know what I mean? Because these dudes are all pulling out their ones right now. You know what I mean? Change. You know what I mean? Quarters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What the fuck? This ain't a motherfucking slot machine, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Get them quarters out of here. I don't know. I'm just trying to lighten up the mood, but not that it needed lighten up because you came in here very easy, very calm. Are you a calm person?
Yeah, my vibe is like hella calm.
Hella calm. Do you get stressed out and angry and mad sometimes?
Yeah, but I don't. You know what? If your emotions control you, you don't you're fucked. You know. So I'm just always chill.
Preach. Can I get an amen? Amen. There we go. We do the amens right here a lot. You know what I mean? And you're absolutely right. I mean, there was a point in time in my life, and it still happens to this day. I'm slipping and sliding, and I let my emotions get the best of me. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
and I like even to my own people, my family. Sometimes I lash out, and I'm like, damn, dog. I'm having a bad day. I had a rough week. You know what I mean? I'm getting up at 3:45 in the morning to go to motherfucking work, whatever the fucking my shit is. You know what I mean? And why does everybody else got to pay for that? You know, but sometimes it happens, and that's one thing that I've been working on myself.
Yeah.
Is getting in control of the emotions, and it's so much easier to get in control of emotions when I'm not on drugs, baby. Right? Get off the drugs, motherfucker. I mean, like, get this motherfucker a hit. This motherfucker needs some shit. But anyways, excuse my loud voice.
It's okay.
You know, and my outburst. Little Tourette's. You heard of Tourette's?
Yeah.
Bitch! Sometimes I do that shit. I mean, I don't mean to do it. They're like, what? You in the market, motherfucker? You know what I mean? Calm the fuck down. Peaches, 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 peaches. Why peaches?
So my mom nicknamed me that, and everybody always is like, I'm sure people think this must be a stripper, an ex-stripper or something, but no, my mom, when I was little, she would always call me Pichos, and it just translated to peaches because nobody could pronounce my name. My real name is Alejandra, and I went to a preschool or first whatever that was mostly white, and my teacher tried to change my name to Alexandra.
Yeah.
And my mom would just call me Peaches in front of everybody, and everybody just picked up on it, and everybody calls me Peaches. So it's not like everybody thinks I just like tell people that that's my name, but it's like, no, my mama called me that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's dope. That's dope because the majority, you got peaches, you got other peaches that didn't get their name from mama.
Yeah.
They got their name from the emoji maybe, or they got the
Emoji.
they got the name from the fucking, you know what I mean, whatever, the strip club maybe. But that's dope that it came from your mama.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just like you came from your mama. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when once upon a time ago, you were just that little girl, that little cute little girl. You know what I mean? You're like, get over here, little peach. I mean, she called you that since day one.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's dope.
Those little.
I got little girls and I call them boo boo. Come here, boo-boo. You know what I mean? It's just like, and I never use that word in my life, you know?
Yeah.
But those are my little loves, man. So, you know, we as parents, you know kids?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We talked about that. I'm sorry. But yeah, so we as parents, we give nicknames to our kids, right? You know? But anyways, sorry about that. So what side of town did you grow up in?
So I grew up in Thousand Oaks. I was born in Granada Hills, but grew up in Thousand Oaks. Yeah, I lived there my whole life.
How is it out there in Thousand Oaks?
It's sunny and it's pretty and it's it's white.
Is there a lot of MAGA supporters out there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with MAGA supporters.
Yeah.
Until they start acting stupid as fuck and racist.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So there must be a lot of, I'm sure there still is, but there must have been a lot of Donald Trump flags flying around up there. Look at this fly right here. Did that fly come with peaches? No. Hope not. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah. We had a lot of people like out protesting when it was, I don't even know what event it was, but I remember they were on the corner, you know, supporting Trump 100%.
Yeah. I'm not going to ask you about politics. We got a lot of dudes that are on this, there's homies, believe it or not. There's Chicanos, there's Mexicanos.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of Mexicans that are pro-Trump, you know, and I don't want to get into those politics because those politics are depressing. And people sometimes, they hate my jokes, but I don't stand on no side. I stand on my side, you know what I mean? Yeah. Which is the right side if you're asking me, right? You
like,
know what I mean?
Regardless of who the fuck is president, like, they don't give a fuck about us. Like, they're doing their own thing. They don't care. Like, that's why I stay out of politics because it doesn't benefit us at the end of the day. They can pass their laws or whatever, but does it really benefit us? No. They're going to do whatever the fuck they're going to do. Fighting over it.
Absolutely. You know, and it's like we the little people down below the fucking government and the politics, and we just catch the repercussions. And sometimes the repercussions rain down on us like crumbs from just a fucking someone else's meal, right?
Yeah.
Here's these crumbs, motherfucker, deal with that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it sucks. You know what I mean? We've been down a lot of roads on this podcast. You know what I mean? We're here at episode 95. And it's just been we've explored a lot of topics. We talk about everything right here, and that's the beautiful thing about this podcast. You know, we respect all views. Mm-hmm. Should I say that? You know, and so growing up in Thousand Oaks, you know, how did you end up with the kind of like the culture of riding Harleys? And how did that, you know, like growing up as a kid, were you kind of like maybe like a tomboy? You know, because some girls want the BMW. You wanted the Harley, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't grow up thinking like I wanted a Harley. Like, honestly, it came about maybe a couple years ago where the person that I was with, I was engaged. My ex-fiance had just bought a Road Glide and he was hella pumped up about it. And I was like, okay, well, we're going to ride together. He sold me on the bike because he's like, we're going to ride everywhere. I'm going to have you on the back, this and that. Well, the first time I jumped on the back of that bike, I was like, fuck this. This isn't for me. Like, I cannot fucking ride on the back. I had so much anxiety. And I don't know if it's because I wasn't in control or because I didn't trust this man, but I couldn't. And maybe he had it for like a month. And after that, I went and bought my own Softail. And after that, I learned, he kind of helped me. We would go to the parking lot and he would help me, like, kind of, you know, little things here and there. But at the end of the day, what really helped me ride was my friend Lydia. Like, I ended up riding with her on the freeway, and that was the first time I had been on the freeway, and then a couple other girls, because it's so different riding with the dude than riding with your own friends. And yeah, that like really set off my whole thing where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fucking. And then also I was riding by myself. We ended up breaking up after, like, I bought the Softail and then 3 months later we broke up. So yeah.
Left them for a bike. You got replaced with a bike, my G. Damn, homie. And I ain't trying to throw shade on you, dog, but damn, she would. I mean, check it out. Let me just throw this out, and I'll say it again. I'm not really trying to throw shade, but if you have a female on your bike and she's not comfortable because she doesn't trust you, as a man to make sure she's good, then obviously, you know, that's probably got a lot to do with why you guys aren't together, right?
Yeah.
To
Oh,
this day,
definitely.
you know?
I think when and a lot of couples will say like it's therapy. It really is, because all your bullshit comes out. Like, if you don't trust that person, and which I didn't, we had gone through so much, you know, personal shit, me and him, and a lot of stuff that didn't sit well with me. And when I was riding with him, 100% fucking came out. So after that, when I got my bike and I was trying to learn, yeah, I took off from there. Like after we broke up, I was riding every day on my own, just trying to figure it out. And everybody always asked me like, oh, how did you learn? You just have to fucking ride. Like nobody can teach you. Like you just have to fucking figure it out yourself, because honestly, like it takes time. You're not going to jump on the fucking freeway in a week or whatever. Or some people do, but I didn't. It took me like a good like four months to jump on the freeway. And then even then, like you still fucking freak out because of the speed and everything. But yeah, that's what got me into it. This flight doesn't want to leave, huh?
It's because you're the shit.
It wants to land on me.
That's a good one.
Horny little fly, get the fuck out of here. You nasty little fly, you. Have you ever dropped a bike?
Yeah, actually.
Laid it down? Is that the correct lingo?
Yeah, I ate shit. Like, I think it was like the third week I was riding. I went to make a turn and I made it too wide, and I completely like, I was in the hospital. I had like fractured my leg. I had like my whole leg was fucked up. The whole bike fell on top of me. So that was like 3 weeks in.
Yeah.
And my jeans, they were Fashion Nova jeans. Shout out to fucking Fashion Nova.
Fashion Nova.
Yeah, they were Fashion Nova jeans, and they completely ripped off of my whole body. So my ass
my
was
God.
out. Yeah. And the people I was with, they were like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" But my whole ass was out, and I was like so embarrassed. But I just put a flannel over my butt and I jumped back on the bike, and because the adrenaline was running, and I didn't even realize that my leg was completely fucked up. And I just kept riding like that. But yeah, I ended up in the ER, I think, that night because I was so fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, I mean, you haven't really rode a bike until you laid a bike down, right?
Yeah.
I would say there's probably a big percentage of like this motherfucker, right? I swear to God, this fly better get the fuck out of here. Hey, open that back door, dog. Let's get some air in here, dog. I mean, please, my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, just the culture of riding. I mean, I've rode bikes. I've had street bikes. I've had G-Ride street bikes. You know, I've never had a Harley. I have people, good friends that have family members that have passed from riding bikes. You know what I mean? So I think sometimes I think about it, man, and I'll be just like window shopping because I know I can cop a Harley, you know, and I just like, nah, you know what I mean? My family, my girl, everybody around me will be mad if I got a bike, I think. Yeah. You know, so I think the car what I'm gonna get to replace the Harley, I'm gonna get a Porsche Panamera.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what I want. You know what I mean? I want that 4-door Porsche, you know what I mean? So that's gonna be my replacement for the Harley. But anyways, you know, riding bikes is just the most, I mean, how free do you feel when you're on that highway on that bike?
Yeah, it's a different, I can't explain the experience because it's just like, you don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, you give a fuck about your safety, but other than that, like, my mom doesn't like that I ride at all. She's always like, she has this old school mentality that I'm never going to get married. You know, Hispanic moms always want you to get married. That's the end goal. Like, you've made it if you're married. Yeah. And she has this old school mentality where it's like, if I'm riding, people are going to think that I'm lesbian and they're not going to want to date me. And it really has nothing, the culture like has evolved so much that has nothing to fucking do with that, like with your preferences or whatever. It's just like, you just want to go out and ride, have a good fucking time, and that's it. And I think my bike, because it's a Cholo style, like deluxe, that just gives it a whole different vibe, and it freaks out my mom completely. Yeah. Yeah. Especially the 20-inch apes. Like, she's like, well, how do you even get on this bike? Like, she thinks it's like a contraption.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or a death trap. Right?
Yeah,
abs-
definitely.
Absolutely. I mean, anytime I've ridden a bike, a street bike, I remember the first time I got on the freeway. Man, I thought I was only going like 40, 50 miles per hour. I was on the 110 North Freeway out of my neighborhood, Highland Park. And if anyone knows that 110 freeway, it's just like 3 lanes on each side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They actually called the safest freeway in Los Angeles because, most accidents happen from people falling asleep.
Oh, shit.
And it's a statistic. And so I don't know something about that freeway that you can't fall asleep on that freeway because you constantly just, you know what I mean? It's like a racetrack almost. But
Yeah.
I remember I got on that freeway and I was on the slow lane. I was going like, 40, 50 miles per hour. And I swear to God, I felt like I was going 100. Yeah, but it was my first time on the freeway.
Yeah.
You know, but it's my pops is an adamant motorcycle rider, and I had some dirt bikes when I was younger, so I can get on any bike and I can smash it.
Yeah.
You know, but like I said, I don't know. You know,
It freaks you out.
It doesn't
Yeah.
freak me out. It's just it's almost would be, and it sounds stupid to some bikers. They're like, "Fool, shut the fuck up." You know what I mean? But it would be like almost irresponsible for me, just the person that people know me as. You know, of sometimes not having a ceiling. You know what I mean? Like and just going too hard. You know, I had a Wave Runner. I used to have a Wave Runner, a 2-seater Wave Runner. It was a 1200 Yamaha Wave Runner, and I would fucking max that bitch out on the lake. You know, I'd max it out until I'd crash it. I'd fly motherfuckers off. I flew my cousin off one time. Remember I flew you off?
Is your cousin here?
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh shit.
So I get on shit, dude, and I want to max shit out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just I just like. You know what I mean? Something of the adrenaline, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It takes place of a fucking high that maybe I used to get, you know what I mean? And so for me on a bike, it might be a little too dangerous, you know?
Yeah.
I might be. But, you know, I just want to thank you so much for coming today, man, and blessing the platform.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So what got you into the kind of like the you know, you got a bike that represents the kind of like the Cholo, the Chicano culture. I mean, what attracted you? Did you grow up with homies or like, you know?
Well, there was, I know this is hard to believe, but there was gangs in Thousand Oaks. And when I was growing up, when we were, it was just a lot of recklessness and stuff. Obviously not to the level of Los Angeles or anything, or even Oxnard that's like 20 minutes away from us. But that didn't really resonate. Like my bike, I think reflects just my taste. Like it has nothing to do with, my parents are from Michoacan, Zamora. We grew up, I've grown up, you know, like I come off very like whitewashed because I grew up around white people all my life, but my taste is 100% Chicano, like that's who I am. And, you know, like my bike is exactly what I want it to be. Like the apes, the paint job, the pinstripe, everything, like just watching the lowrider scene and all that stuff. Like my bike. If you know me, you know that like that's my style, my bike.
So is your bike a reflection of the men that you're attracted to?
Not the men.
Not the men, just the stilo. The stilo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because you probably have you dated like just like regular business dudes, you know, and then they see you pull up in the fucking Harley and they're like, what? You know what I mean?
You know what? Since I've gotten my Harley, I don't really, I used to date, I've dated all kinds of like, are we going to go into dating?
We don't have to, you know what I mean? I was just, I'm just trying to transition to different things, you know, different topics, kind of like just random talk, you know what I mean?
So I've dated like, this is going back younger, like I've dated head of fucking hoods, head of narcotraficantes. I've dated businessmen, hedge fund dudes. I've dated bikers too.
So you ain't fucking with no small fries.
Yeah, no. And
Casey, get the fuck out, dog.
Casey.
He was really he was gonna shoot his shot, you know what I mean? And now you just like he's short already. Right now he looking like a midget over there. He just shrunk down in his seat like, oh fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, what would you think if this dude rode up to you? This dude rode up to you and he tried to shoot his shot. You know, where's he at? There he goes. Look at that little dude. Oh, he really did get short. really did shrink. Oh my God! Look how small that dude looks.
I haven't been stretching, so I'm all shriveled up right now. But I mean, yeah, I mean, I would think I'm a handsome man.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm part of like a moped crew, but I mean, hey, the road's the road, man. We're on two-wheelers. We're riding. What's your riding song? My riding song is no. It's Sister Christian. It's by Night Rider. You ever heard that one?
No.
It goes like, motoring, what's your price for flight? And you're just like, wah. That's me.
He does a rare and you do a yeah.
Yeah, I was just in Georgia and I had a moped.
Oh.
So I was riding around those like the backwoods over there with my moped, yeah. And everybody thought I was Italian.
You look a little bit Italian.
Yeah, they all trip out. They were like, "You're Italian?" I'd go to Italian restaurants and they're like, "Oh, hey." And they would give me like a glass of wine for free.
Oh.
And I would just roll with it. I'm like, yeah. So.
Hey, free is my favorite number, baby.
I mean,
you know what I mean? But then again, sometimes a very heavy price comes with free. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
All right, enough of this. I mean, I don't know where we're going with this. We're trying to figure this podcast out right here.
Well, it's because I'm a biker too, so we could relate.
You're not really a biker though, bro.
I've been in the scene. My parents have Harleys since I was born.
Why don't you have a Harley, bro?
I don't think I'm tall enough.
Can a little dude like that get on a bike?
Yeah. No, 100%. There's little dudes everywhere getting on Harleys.
Would you call him cute or handsome? If you had to choose one or the other.
Handsome.
Handsome?
Yeah.
Okay, because a lot of broads be like. A
lot of broads.
My girl hates it. I say broad. You know what I mean? But a lot of females say. She says it's disrespectful when I say that, but I don't mean in a disrespectful way. But I think the average female would say, "Oh, look at Casey. He's cute." Anyways.
I mean, all right. I'm not gonna say it.
Say it.
Say it.
They tell me on a scale of 1 to 5, how cute are Lucky's eyebrows looking today?
Shut up. This is your last day on this show, baby. You are gone. Hey, no, it's open game right here, baby. It's open game and shit. You know what I mean? But on a scale of 1 to 5, no. No. 5.5. Go ahead and say it. No, we like to have a good time. We've had some podcasts lately that we get really deep right here, and sometimes the vibe, dude, is crazy. Let me tell you this, Peaches. Sometimes I feel like a sponge, but it's okay though. You know what I mean? Because I have individuals on here that have such heavy stories, such hurtful stories, and they come here and they feel comfortable enough to tell their stories. And sometimes they don't know this. I've never told them this. I'm not supposed to tell them this. First time I say it now. But sometimes they leave and I go home like very heavy, very heavy from absorbing the pain of their story, Yeah. And so these podcasts right here that we're having with you today, which is just it's gonna be light. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be fun. Everybody knows you on the Instagram. I mean, you got like fucking 90,000 followers on Instagram, But this podcast is gonna be light. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna get to know who Peach is, everybody. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a good time. We got the Croods in the house. I mean, this is gonna be, it's Saturday night, baby. You know what I mean? Let's keep it easy and shit, But what else would you like to share about yourself? You know what I mean? Like what is your favorite music? What music you listen to?
R&B, hip hop, 90s music, 100%.
Do you got the system on your bike?
No, I don't.
Why?
Just because I don't see the need for it. Like usually when I'm riding, it's out in LA and my head is on a swivel. Like I'm fucking checking everything. Like I haven't, eventually I will. Maybe when I get a different bike, I'll have a system on there. But the Softail, I feel like it's more, like if I put a system on there, it's going to look bulky and I don't want to do that. Like a system where I can actually hear it, it's going to be too much. And I don't want to do that to that bike. Eventually I'm going to get another one and I'll get a system for that one. But right now I'm cool with that. Like I don't need that. Like I ride and I'm you know, checking everywhere I'm fucking going. I'm a new writer, so it's not even that, you know, I'm still like, I still have moments where I'm like, fuck, like, what am I doing? But yeah.
You're smart though. You like, and your head has got to be on a swivel, baby. Most definitely.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, your head.
Especially in Los Angeles, like people are fucking on their phone all the time.
Dude, check it out. I'm in my truck. I drive a fucking a full body truck, you know, full four door, you know, 4x4 truck, right? And I'll be that dude sometimes on my phone, trying to do too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, trying to take care of this, that before I get home. So when I get home, I ain't got to do that. But I tell myself that, but then I get home and I'm doing something else. You know what I mean? The phone is fucking addicting and it's fucking horrible.
Yeah.
I've rear-ended a couple people, but this one time, dude, I'm in my big ass fucking truck and there's this fucking what kind of car is it? It's like a little small box Kia type of car. You know what I mean? You know, little tiny ass car, dude. And the traffic was flowing. I'm on my phone, fucking up, right? On it. And all of a sudden, I look in front of me, and it's fucking dead stop in front of me, dude. And I fucking slam on the brakes, dude. And it's a split second. And I slam on the brakes, and I turn, right? And I fucking skid, come to the side of this person, and because we're on the slow lane, and I fucking skid all the way past them like this. And they just look at me like, dude, I could have just been on the phone. And I could have just, like, killed somebody, right?
Yeah.
Hurt somebody. I mean, let's get the fuck off the phone. You know what I mean? When I tell you guys that, I'm telling myself that, you know what I mean? And especially with riders, I mean, I remember when the street bikes that I've had, I can be on a regular, just the neighborhood, right, on the streets. And people don't see motherfuckers on bikes. I don't know how many motherfuckers would pull out, you know, I'm on street bikes, right? Not a Harley, street bikes, right? And people would pull out and they wouldn't see me. There's so many times, I mean, your head has gotta be on a swivel.
Yeah. The most traumatizing story that always crosses my mind when I'm writing or just in general is I used to work in an ER. I worked there for like 5 years and we had this one chick come in and she was traumatized. Like you looked at her and she was like all fucked up. She was in like nothing had happened to her physically, but she was just like really, nobody was home anymore. She had just hit, it was a street where it was two ways and she was driving down the street. She was Snapchatting and whatever, doing whatever the fuck she was doing on the phone. And she hit a bicyclist that was on her right side, overcorrected, went into the next lane and hit a motorcyclist that was coming in the opposite direction. And the EMTs that came in with her that brought her into the ER, they were so traumatized. Like these are dudes that we would see every weekend because they were always on shift and they would see the worst type of shit. But one of them literally like broke down in front of us and was like, I've never seen, it looked like a war had just fucking happened. There was body parts everywhere. And just remembering that story and remembering like, that freaks me out because this chick didn't have to be on that fucking Snapchat, you know, and we all do it. Like, it's not, you know, I'm not on a fucking high horse. I do it too. But at the end of the fucking day, like if you hear a bike coming and sometimes street bikes, you don't hear them, but yeah, like that's why when I'm pulling up, like I hate splitting lanes. It freaks me the fuck out because I know people don't give a shit. I know they're on their fucking phone or whatever, but when I'm splitting lanes, I'm fucking revving that engine so people can hear me coming.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how many times I was just kind of like, I might have been falling asleep after work in my truck, and a fucking Harley comes on the side of me and goes, "Vroom!" You know what I mean? And like, God damn it! You know what I mean? Like,
Wake the fuck up,
scare the shit out of me. Like, fuck! You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but that's good though. You know what I mean? Because I think when it comes to statistics, from street bikes to Harleys are a lot safer. Why? They say because you're riding upright compared to forward, right? Street bike, you're almost laying on the fucking gas tank.
Well, I think Harleys, like you hear them coming, especially like I have fishtails. You're going to fucking hear me coming before you see me. And that's the problem with street bikes. You don't see them or you don't hear them until they're right next to you and they're like, meh, you know, with their little, whatever. But my brother would ride street bikes and he would race on the track and everything. And I just remember seeing him and they go a lot faster. He was going 110, 120 on the fucking freeway like nothing. And I just remember thinking like, fuck, like something's going to happen to this fool. Thankfully, he's not riding anymore. He, you know, whatever, and he's good. But you don't hear them at all. And I really try to look out for them because of him teaching me like, hey, you have to fucking check. I try to, but a lot of the times they'll catch you off guard because they're coming up fast, you know, faster than Harleys do.
You seem like, yeah, absolutely. You seem like when you talk, you sound very intellectual. I mean, you can speak, you can hold your own. What kind of work do you do? Do you mind talking about that?
So I'm an analyst for a medical manufacturing company, and usually when I say analyst, people are like, "What the fuck is that? Like, what do you really do?" I manage the 401k and the compensation plan for the whole entire company, and it's a lot of like nerd work.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've been doing that for a while. I've been doing that for like maybe 4 years. And before that, I was a social worker for the county of Ventura, and I was doing that for a really long time. I was doing that for like, I think 9 years. And yeah, I've always just been, yeah, I'm smart. You want to say that? Yeah, like usually people see me on Instagram and they're like, this bitch doesn't even have a job. Like when I say I have a job, they're like, what the fuck? Like you actually work? And then when I explain what I do, they're like, oh, you have a brain too? But it's so fucked up because Latinas were either seen as like a sexual object, or, oh, she's got an OnlyFans, oh, she's a stripper, oh, you know, she takes her clothes off or this or whatever. It's never, damn, that bitch is smart. She's like a smart ass fucking Latina that, you know, like, yeah, I ride Harleys and stuff, but like my bread and butter and like what, like how I can afford these bike parts is my job. And that's my career. That's 100% like, that's what keeps me fucking sane and stuff. Like I will not put anything above my fucking career and what I'm doing.
Salute to you on that. Oh yeah. I mean, and that's a conversation that we kind of had on the phone prior to this. I said, you know what, Peaches, let's talk on the phone. You know, I just kind of want to get a feel for, you know what I mean? You know, what we're going to be doing. And because what everybody knows is they, like you said, they see a good looking female on a Harley and, you know, off to wherever their mind's going from there, right? You know, but what we like to do right here is we like to shine light on the beautiful, smart-minded women, you know, in this world, and you're one of them. Salute to you on that, you know what I mean? And just, I mean, keep doing your thing, you know what I mean? And I think that having that level of intellect helps you be safer on the road as well. Like you said, you keep your head on a swivel, you know what I mean? You're not just trying to fucking ride the bike and you see every fucking dude trying to record you and shit, and you trying to look good. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm still doing my thing. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, right?
Yeah, I think definitely like for Hispanic women, Latinas, Chicanas, it's so different to see somebody that isn't out here naked or isn't out here like benefiting, you know, like definitely I have my following is mainly men, but a lot of them, they don't come at me disrespectfully. Some do, you know, obviously there's always those in the bunch, but I take a lot of pride in, one, if my mom ever fucking sees my Instagram, she's not going to be embarrassed. And that 100%, like, I think that's what fuels like who I am as a person is my mother, because if she's embarrassed of me, like I'm fucking embarrassed. Like that's, I'm not trying to fucking embarrass my family. I'm not trying to like make her feel uncomfortable around my tias. Yeah. So
because they're going to give you a mouthful.
Oh, 100%. And you know, they're looking for something to fucking talk shit about.
Yeah. But when you ain't around.
Yeah. But my mom, I think she's the biggest like influence. Like if I'm looking up to somebody, it's my mom, because she's 100%. She's so fucking strong. She raised us 4 kids. My dad, you know, is in the picture too, 100%. They've been married for 25 years, but my mom runs the fucking show. Like she does everything. She runs everything. And the amount of respect and just the way my mom carries herself, like, you know, like you need to fucking respect that lady.
She's an alpha.
Yeah, 100%. And I feel like that's who I aspire to be, is my mom.
So you're an alpha as well.
I think so.
So when you're in a relationship, basically, like if you're in a relationship with an individual, you know, basically, you know what I mean? Like it's going to be the way you say it's going to be. You're going to run the household.
So I'm going to run the household, but and that's not to say that I don't love, like when I'm in a relationship, like I cater to my man. Like I love, when I was living with someone, I was cooking for him. I was doing the most, like making sure he was good, making sure he was taken care of. And at the same time, working a full-time job, coming home, cleaning and doing everything. I I'm old fashioned in the sense where I'm like, my man's gonna be taken care of. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be I'm a feminist, but when it comes to, you know, catering to my man like that, 100% is like, I'm old school with that. Like, I love making sure that he's solid, you know, and
Absolutely.
if I'm with a partner, like, I want him to be good too. Like, I don't want to, like, and especially if he's working all day, make sure that he's taken care of when he gets home, stuff like that. But yeah, I'll run the household as far as the, you know, making sure the bills are taken care of. We're both 50-50 with that. But taking care of them, making sure the tortillas are good and all that, that's me. Like, I love that. Like,
you said you cook. Well, I mean, what would be your best dish that you would pull out that kitchen?
Probably like shrimp pasta.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm real good at that.
Yeah, and with so shrimp pasta, would that be like with a little like Alfredo sauce or something, or?
Yeah, with Alfredo sauce, or there's this really good sauce at Trader Joe's, and they have this organic spinach pasta that's fucking bomb, and just that all mixed together is really good.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to Trader Joe's. Future sponsor of Hood Stocks. Can you imagine Trader Joe's is sponsoring Hood Stocks? You know what I mean? You know, we're going to have to send Casey over there. We're like, yeah, sure. And then they see me and they're like, nah, sponsorship over with my G. You know what I mean? But they always say, right? This is an old saying. I mean, the best way to a man's heart is, a good meal. A good meal, some good conversation, and we'll take it from there. But you bring more to the table. I respect and I appreciate the person that you are and that you represent. You know what I mean? A strong Latina. You know what I mean? You're on that bike. Nobody bought you that bike.
Yeah.
You worked hard for it. You got it yourself. You're gonna buy another one. But and then back to what we were talking about, like some females don't have, some Latinas, all races don't have that strong mother or that strong father to guide them or to worry about what they're gonna think when they look at their Instagram.
Yeah.
You feel me? And so I want to give a shout out to females that if you got to strip, you got to strip. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
there's levels of life, and we appreciate you too. You know what I mean? We appreciate you too, but it's just not for everybody. Not every good-looking female needs to get her bread by taking her clothes off or dancing or modeling or whatnot.
Yeah.
There's just different levels, but that's the beautiful thing about life. Is there somebody for everything?
Yeah. And not to knock anybody that, get your bread, like, however, I have stripper friends. I have every type of friend I have them, but there is another, option to it. And I feel like especially young women or, teenagers and stuff, they're on fucking TikTok. Chicks are naked on there, whatever it is. And everybody's talking about a sugar daddy. Well, be your own fucking sugar daddy. Like, how about that? Why is that not a concept, And how about you make sure that you're good as a person without having to sell nothing on your body? And we're the most trafficked, Latinas are the most fucking trafficked out of Mexico. And the fact that is a thing, we're, child fucking trafficking and all that, it's always Hispanic children. And that's so fucking sad. And if you can show kids or anybody, I'm not trying to act like a role model because I'm not, but at the end of the day, like if you can show little girls like, hey, there's other fucking options. You don't have to be out here being stupid, or not stupid, but you don't have to be out here like naked or, clapping cheeks for money. You can fucking, figure it out a different way. But I understand 100%. I've been very lucky, or not lucky, but privileged to be able to do what I do and like be an analyst or whatever and like go through everything that I've been through and be a social worker. But I know girls don't have that option.
Yeah, some don't.
Yeah,
some don't,
and it's unfortunate. But yeah, I 100%.
But I you know what? I'm gonna correct you, and I'm gonna say you are a role model. I think we all are role models to one point or another, right? One level or another. We all. People are watching. People are watching you. Yeah. Even though most of the guys you said they're mostly dudes. Because I noticed when you tagged me, I was hoping to get some of them followers my way. And then, it was just a bunch of dudes. Got like 5 dudes, And they were plucked eyebrows and I was like, no, dog, follow her back. Thanks, but no thanks. No, I'm just saying though, but people are watching.
Yeah.
They are watching you. They are watching this podcast. Excuse me for my fucking ridiculous fucking questions. We are not a sexist right here. We're not male chauvinist fucking pigs right here. We just have a good time. I mean, it's like chilling with the fellas and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you grew up with the homies in Oxnard and some of the homies from Thousand Oaks. I mean, you know, we shoot the breeze and we have a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing is to ever disrespect or anything like that. But back to people watching you. I mean, you are a role model, and you need to, like, you know, girls can do it too, right? Mm-hmm. Girls can ride a Harley too.
Yeah.
Right? You know, pretty girls, right? They can ride a Harley. Ugly girls, whatever you are, what category that whoever put you in, or what, I don't know. I'm just saying though, like, you know, this and the day the time we live in, 2021, baby. You know what I mean? Like, this is a time where, you know, women power, right? It should not be overlooked. I mean, I know a lot of women activists talk about, why do dudes get paid more than women, you know?
Oh, definitely. I get paid way less than, you know, the guy next to me, and I'm doing, if not the same work, more, or less or whatever, but he's getting paid, you know, way more than I am, especially Latinas. Latinas are paid a lot less than anybody else. And it's such a trip because and, you know, I don't know if you guys have ever been in a company where they tell you, like, don't talk about your salary. Like, just don't, you know, it's an unsaid rule. If you talk about your salary with somebody else, it's to protect the they're trying to do that to protect themselves, to protect the company. It has nothing to fucking do with you telling your coworker, hey, how much do you make? Like, are we fucking making the same shit? Because I'm over here working the same amount of time doing the same work, and you're making $3-4 on top of that hour that I'm making, or a lot more than that, or the salary or whatever. But it trips you out really when you look at it. And the statistics on Latinas, like, in the workforce, doing what, you know, like corporate jobs and stuff like that, we don't get paid shit compared to, you know, our white counterparts that are, like, doing the same shit as us.
Why is that?
I don't, you know what?
Maybe it's just a rooted, unsaid law. But I want to touch on this real quick. So you talked about you don't talk about your salary. So I'm a union electrician, right? Mm-hmm. And so union electrician, if you're a journeyman, if you're a fucking 4th, 5th year apprentice, if you're a 1st year apprentice, everybody knows how much you make, right?
Yeah.
By the level that you're at, right? You know, you can be a foreman, you can be a superintendent, you know what I mean? So the union, what's good about the union is you will make, everybody knows what each other makes. But when I worked non-union, that was the rule, like you said. I remember
talk about it.
Yeah, I remember I was working. I was working with a company that we would do is we basically go into homes and we remodel them. So we had all trades. We had an electrician, that was me. We had a plumber. We had painters. You know, drywall, do so on and so forth. You know what I mean? And anyways, you know, framers. I was trying not to leave anybody out, but that was so we were a crew. We took lunch together. We all worked together. We're the same company. And I remember these spicelets were telling me one time, they're like, hey, you know, calmate, relax on me, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you're gonna get paid the same, you know what I mean? But they didn't realize, and so they asked me, they would always ask, how much you make? And I would lie to them.
Yeah.
I would lie to them and tell them that I'd made this amount of money, you know, because I didn't want it to backlash on the boss. And it was crazy about the boss of this company was a female, you know, a beautiful, successful, strong woman, you know what I mean? And she was the boss of this company. And I didn't ever want these dudes to go to her and say, hey, how come Lucky's making this fucking much money and we're only making this? Well, you know what I mean? It's gonna put her in a position. Well, he's an electrician, you're a fucking painter, fool. You know what I mean? I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's levels to different shit. There's pay rates, whatnot, you know what I mean? Or it's up to you what you negotiate. Non-union, it was up to you. Like me, I would go in there and I shoot my shit in front of the boss of a company, non-union, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I sell myself, right? Like, hey, check it out, my G. You know what I mean? Man, homie, I can spin a fucking light bulb in and 0.2 seconds. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you sell yourself,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You negotiate. But union, you're not negotiating nothing. You know what I mean? That's why it's union. There's a rate. But these dudes are blowing me the fuck up already. These are the dudes got my fucking number and they trying to holler at you right now. I mean, they probably want to ask you some questions or whatnot. You know, and would you like to answer some phone calls?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll do phone calls in a minute. Okay. You guys calm the fuck down, dog. You guys are blowing me up. These dudes got my number on lock, 'cause I put my number out there, you know what I mean? And these dudes be blowing me up and shit. Sometimes it'd be late at night and shit, you know what I mean? They'll be like, Lucky, what are you wearing, dog? No, I'm just playing. But this is the community. That's why I say we are the community. You know what I mean? Hoodstocks, baby. You know what I mean? We are here to tell stories that won't be necessarily told on national platforms, regular, the regular industry,
Yeah.
where you gotta have, say for a female, you gotta have breast implants, you gotta look like this, you gotta look like that. Like, we bring the ugly ducklings in right here, you know what I mean? But not tonight, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And because they have the most interesting stories sometimes.
Yeah.
You talked about bread and butter, that is our bread and butter right here, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So when we have individuals like yourself, you know what I mean, it's just it's a change of the scenery, you know, and it's good. It's much needed. You know what I mean, especially on a Saturday night. Hey, Casey, do we have some current events?
Yes, sir.
Let's do some current events.
Okay.
We're kind of gonna bounce around and shit. You
All
know what I
right.
mean? I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
It's okay.
We're gonna bounce around a little. Casey, what are you gonna do with that mic, dog? Why don't you put it down so you can
Down.
adjust the microphone down, my G? Yeah, just our stand up or something, my G. Let me do something.
This isn't a good position.
I mean, that's good. That's cool,
That's cool?
dog. Yeah, that's cool. We got the position like that because we got a band right here, baby. The Crews that are about to fucking murder this bitch out.
Oh yeah.
What do we got in current events, my G?
So this is like a 2-part story. So a Louisiana priest and 2 dominatrices, right? People that perform dominatrix type things have been charged with vandalism. So let me tell you the backstory. So last year, a policeman basically saw some indecent exposure in a church, peeping through the window that someone called that there was people having sex in the church. So the cops get into they get into the church and they find a priest with 2 other women recording themselves having sex with sex toys and all this shit on top of the altar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not really mad at the priest, as long as it ain't no kids, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then they proceeded to arrest them, and they were going to charge them with indecent exposure. Like months later.
Wait, how did it happen again? Tell me, paint that picture.
So
one more
okay,
time.
so police get a call that there's people in the church, right?
Yeah.
Because they can see through one of the windows.
One of the stained glass windows.
Yeah, one of the things. So then the cops, make their way in there, and basically they find the priests and two women basically record themselves having sex with sex toys on top of the altar of this church.
Damn.
Yeah. So then they got arrested, and they're originally going to get charged with like indecent exposure and shit. But get this, the church came out and said that they burned the altar and built a new one.
Oh shit.
That's crazy, dog.
That's crazy, right?
I mean, bro, like, why would you gotta burn the altar, bro? It just
Yeah.
it just got blessed.
It's just come.
Why are we burning this blessing right here? That's a blessing. That's a blessing in disguise right there, if you ask me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to the priest. I mean, because the priests need that life too, baby. You know what I mean? Like, damn. You got to feel good about why you spitting the motherfucking the word, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, dog. I mean,
Yeah.
priests get a bad rap. I mean, the priests that do the shit that we don't like, right? But I mean, a priest should
like
be able
this
to,
one.
like, he's taking care of his congregation.
Yeah, the women originally said that they were going for some like one-on-one meeting. That's what they were.
Jesus.
Confessions.
Yeah,
Confessing. The ultimate confession.
I thought that was pretty funny.
I'm a sex addict priest, you know? And he's like, well, is that right?
It's like we'll have this camcorder and all these toys and put on this gimp suit.
Gimp suit. What else we got, my boy? I mean, what do you think of shit like that? It's just weird. A lot of crazy shit, huh?
Yeah. Get some agua bendita.
Oh, there we go.
So a California man by the name of Bear Son decided that he was going to walk from Los Angeles to San Francisco in a bear suit. 400 miles in a bear suit. And he just landed in San Francisco last night.
For what? Well,
Well, I guess he used to be like a marathon runner, and he was kind of just deranged and said he wants to do it for charity. So he set up a GoFundMe to help. He didn't say what charity, but basically he walked from LA to San Francisco for a charity of his choosing, I guess. You could follow his journey on Instagram. It's at I am Bear Son. I thought that was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Walking 400 miles, that's like a Jesus journey.
yeah.
I mean, nowadays and shit, like, people will do the most outrageous shit, dog, just to fucking get the views or go viral. Like, we had Diaper Boy in here. Diaper Boy ate a shit sandwich. We had a dude here that ate a shit sandwich on
Oh
here.
hell no.
Yeah.
We got
And he in a diaper.
Is he okay?
No.
Does he?
No, he's not.
he hasn't recovered from that.
Yes.
He's ain't been back since.
From the shit channel.
From the shit sandwich, yeah.
So
You shout out to one of the homies. I think it said just medicated. He said this is a swap meet version news reporter. That's what they're calling you, bro.
we have in H-Town, there was at the airport there was a domestic flight involving a breakfast burrito. So it was a morning flight. Some person, obviously, had to eat breakfast in the morning, puts their food in the TSA bin. The TSA take it, they run it back for a scan. They're like, this shit looks weird. So they run for a second scan, call the cops, all this shit. Turns out that the breakfast burrito had fucking broken up crystal meth in it.
Oh my God.
Yes.
A scante burrito?
Scante burrito. If foods could get this now, scante burrito. Beats the coffee, cuts the coffee right out of the equation.
Yeah, bro, that's wrong.
Well, you're lit as fuck on that flight.
That's a fucking cold setup, bro. I beat the fuck out that motherfucker, dog. Straight up, bro. Like, I mean, don't get me high unless I know I'm getting high, bro. I mean, have you ever gotten someone high when they didn't know they were getting high? I mean, I did the dirty dog move one time. You know what I mean? Well, she got high, but she wasn't high at the time. And me and my homies thought it was funny. Me and a couple cats, you know what I mean? And she used to always hang with us. She's a cool homegirl, whatnot, you know what I mean? But when she used the restroom, she put her beer down. I put a little skunk in it, and we thought it was hilarious. It's wrong. It's wrong on every level, bro. But she took a drink, and then all of a sudden, she just started like
dancing.
She just started moving. She couldn't stop. She couldn't stop moving and
Shows
shit. You know what I mean?
dance.
But that's how big of a dirtbag I was. You know what I mean? But we thought it was funny. It wasn't to like. But when you do something like that to somebody unexpectedly, like I'm gonna one day have to answer up for that. You know what I mean? When I'm at the pearly gates, you know what I mean? They God is gonna be like, look, what the fuck's wrong with you, dog? Remember when he did this shit? That's one of them. You know what I mean? The list is long. You know what I mean? But anyways, we have to answer up for shit that we do at the end of our life, maybe.
Crazy story. I got roofied once, and I didn't know.
It wasn't me. Bill Cosby, where's he at? You partying with Bill Cosby or what?
No.
Pudding?
Fucking
Was it a pudding
pudding
pop? No, go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was out in Hollywood, and it was a group of girls, and these guys came up or whatever, offering to buy us drinks, the usual whatever. And for some reason, I was drinking it, and I felt like, because I'm not a lightweight, so I was like, I don't feel right. Like, this was my maybe second drink. I didn't feel right. I went into the bathroom. I locked myself in the fucking bathroom at the club that we were at in one of the stalls. And I called my friend and I just told her, bitch, I got fucking roofied. Like, come and get me. She found me. I was like inside of the fucking bathroom stall, passed the fuck out. She's like, you were still holding the phone when I walked in there.
So it was a downer or something? I mean, what is a roofie? Does a roofie like put you out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a date rape drug?
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, when I'm gonna tell you like this, when I did that, I did that for straight comedy because we laughed. We fell on the floor laughing because we looked and we are like, oh shit. Anyways, it's not funny, guys. Don't do that shit. We don't condone that shit right here. We don't glorify that shit. And that is the worst way, my G, to try to get in someone's, you know what. You know what I mean? That's violation 1,000 fucking times. You know what I mean? That's crazy because dudes really fucking do that shit, man. Your game is fucking horribly fucking weak, my G.
Yeah.
That's
No,
and that happened.
As we're passing a blunt.
As we're passing the blunt. Don't hit this. Yeah, I know. He offered you a blunt during this shit. She's like, what the fuck is in that? I mean, meth. Here's a meth
It's
blunt.
a fucking.
Can you imagine? We all of a sudden she just starts fucking clucking.
I had one more story, so maybe Peaches, maybe you could. This one's interesting, I guess, in a way. So you go to sleep, right? You go to sleep with your contacts on, right? And it's middle of the night, and you wake up because your eyes are fucking burning. They're dry, right? You reach into your purse at night because your purse is right there. You reach into your purse, and you're like, oh, my eye drop's right here. And you proceed to put those eye drops in your eye. And as it's falling, you realize that it's your nail glue.
My nail glue.
Yeah, so that's what this. So this happened to a woman the other day.
Oh my god.
She basically woke up in the middle of the night because her eyes were dry, basically to change out of contacts, put eye drops in. But she also had nail glue in her purse, and they're basically like the same bottle. So she basically dropped that all in her eye and just sealed her eyes shut. And they had to call 911 and shit, and like fucking.
I mean, I worked in the ER, so I've seen some like disgusting shit and like weird fucking shit. But that, like, how the fuck was she fucked up when she did that? Because
The bottles were the same.
but
Apparently.
the bottles are not the same. She's fucking lying. Like the nail, whatever glue is super thin, and then your contact, like whatever, is a little different.
They showed photos, and it kind of looked like that
Oh,
Refresh
shit.
bottle. It was almost the same. Like one was white and one was green.
Yeah, that's
Basically. So, yeah, I thought that one was like that was fucked up. Basically, sealed her eye shut, put super glue in her eyeball.
That's fucking horrible,
That's
bro.
fucked up.
But I mean, shit happens. I mean, one time I was fucking, I was. There was a point in my time where I was a fucking like, kind of like a bad drug addict, right? You know, I was on the streets. I mean, it's a part of the lifestyle. You know, what I mean, you get high and you fucking do crazy shit. You know, it's just, it's implemented in the street shit. I mean, but anyways, I had been up for a couple days. I go to sleep. I wake up in the middle of my hibernation period, right, of getting rest, recouping for the next fucking, you know what, and I go into my kitchen. I had a little crib on Strickland and shit, and I go into my kitchen and I get some water. I did something at the sink, and then I grabbed the gallon of water. Well, I thought it was a gallon of water, you know, and I go like this, and I drink it, and it was actually I grabbed the bleach. Who the fuck put bleach right there? You know what I mean? And I swear to God, the bleach got like down to here in my throat, and I fucking threw that shit up, man.
Oh my God.
But I mean, that's being on another level and shit. But there was that one female that put the fucking Gorilla Glue in her hair or something, right?
Oh yeah, that was sick.
That's kind
How
of.
the fuck did she do that? Like she really thought, like, I'm gonna put this Gorilla Glue, I'm gonna look snatched, and then I'm gonna come home and it's gonna come out. Like what the?
I think Gorilla Glue makes a canned aerosol version of glue now, so it looks like it's like basically
Oh
would be a
my
hairspray. And she basically just greased her shit up, and
Yeah, that's crazy, man. And I think she righteously did that by accident. You know, good looking out, my G. Yeah, she did that by accident, but I mean, we live in a crazy motherfucking world. I mean, the shit, everything that happens nowadays, and it's been happening for fucking years and shit.
Yeah.
But it's coming up from the soil because why? Because everything is documented. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you know, all day long. Sometimes I catch myself doing that. You know what I mean? Like I'm at the market. You know what I mean? Look at me.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
or now I'm in school. Or I mean, sometimes I slap the shit out myself. Like, bro, what the fuck you doing, dog? 44 years old, dog, documenting every goddamn thing. You are a little motherfucking diva, homie. You act like a little bitch, dog. You know what I mean? Stop, get your phone out your motherfucking hand. I mean, but we do that just by like maybe just. I mean, it's a new culture.
It's just so normal because
Yeah.
I do that shit, and I feel like when I do it, people are so intrigued by the dumb shit that I do. So I keep doing it because, you know, like I don't know, it just comes so fucking natural, especially like having a little bit of followers. Like you feel like, oh, they want to know like what they're always asking questions about what I'm doing or whatever. And it just comes second nature, like, oh, I'm over here or I'm over. But you know what I did learn as a female, or maybe as a dude too, I don't post stuff when I'm there. I post it once I leave because I've had some bad experiences where I've posted, I'm like here, whatever, doing whatever the fuck, and then people will show up, and I'm like, oh, I didn't want you to show,
Yeah.
And I've stopped doing that, but
And I used to think about that too, being the fact that, you know what I mean, I am from a neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a street track record that is, some of it's good, a lot of it's bad. You know, it doesn't matter if I change my motherfucking life or whatnots. Motherfuckers, there's still a past behind me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the gangster in me, though, sometimes I think about it, but I'm like, man, fuck it, dog. You know what I mean? I'm right here at Mitchell Cons and Lincoln Heights, my G, about to get these motherfucking nachos, whoop-de-whoop-whoop, taking all fades. You know what I mean? I didn't say that. You know what I mean?
Taking all fades.
But I'm just saying, like, I let motherfuckers know where I'm at. You know what I mean? Because, hey, check it out. You know what I mean? This might be hood stocks and shit, but you can catch any one of these motherfuckers on the streets right here, baby. Yes, sir. You know what I mean? Hood stocks, doggy. Not that we're projecting that type of energy, but at the same time, like for dudes, if you got something to really worry about, or maybe this and that, or you got, you want to really watch yourself. Like that 6ix9ine dude, you know what I mean? I hate to talk about that dude, and I'll just say this right here, but it was crazy about it, and it came up that he was posting shit after the fact. You know what I mean? When he was like, I'm right here in Chicago, whoa, whoa, whoa. But my homie posted that, but he had been gone from there fucking hours before that.
Dipped.
Yeah,
he was
dipped.
like, fuck this.
Yeah, he dipped the fuck
Yeah.
out. He dipped the fuck out and shit. You know what I mean? But, check it out. My phone is blowing up. You talked about dudes that ask you questions. I'm going to give these guys an opportunity to ask you questions.
All right.
Are you good with it?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah? Okay. But if they get disrespectful, we're going to hit the eject button.
We're going to check them outside.
We take them outside too. We do all that shit. You know what I mean? These motherfucking, all these dudes right here are on your team right here. You know what I mean? They got your back. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Look at this shit's blowing up. You motherfuckers, you. You know what I mean? What's up? You on Hoodstocks? Talk to us.
Fuck you, Lucky. Hey, I got a question.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
I got a question for Miss Pizzas right there. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you give the homeboy Casey a chance? Good guy. I'm serious.
Wait, who's that?
Little man over there.
The homie right here.
The homie that drives the homie that drives that 1200 scooter.
Hey, Casey's a road traveler. He has a big old donkey dick, everything.
Sometimes it's weird. You got to watch out for the smallest dudes. You know what I mean? You'd be like, God damn it, dog.
Right?
Your body stopped growing, but your dick didn't.
Hey, Lucky. Hey, how come you got a handicap symbol on top of your head?
A handicap. That's
Hey,
a first, my G. Hey, for motherfuckers like you, homie, R.I.P.
Hey, is it because you get good parking or what?
Yes, sir. Good parking, baby. Right between your butt cheeks, motherfucker.
Ooh, now you're talking, baby girl.
All right, we gone. Hey, love, my boy. Fuck you too, dog. This dude's an asshole. Every time I see the 619 number come up, you know what I mean? I'm just like, it's this dick, all right? You know what I mean? This fool right here. You know what I mean? Because we got a real, we got a dope fucking, I like to call it a community. I've been calling it community because a lot of these people, what do we got? We got 250 people watching right now, which is dope on a Saturday night because shit's opening up and they can be elsewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they always tap in and it's just love. I mean, all neighborhoods, it's love, all areas, it's love. I mean, this is a platform where we are here to help, not fuck you over, right?
Yeah.
Like, because we got the system, right? We got the government, we got the police, we got fucking your landlord that wants you out, my G, because, you know what I mean? You didn't pay that COVID rent, homie. But there's enough adversity against us, you know what I mean? Why get it from your own people? We do that shit all the time. We pray on our own sometimes. We got to stop that shit. Let's go, baby. You on Hoodstocks. What up?
What's up, Lucky? Fuck you, Lucky.
Love you too, my G. What up?
What's up, man?
What do you got to say, doggy? You got. Oh,
This is Andrew from Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona. What up, baby? Arizona in the house. Talk to us. Okay. It's gone.
Just wanted to rep the city.
Yeah, that's all good. What's up? You on Hoodstocks? Talk to us.
Hey.
Hey.
Casey.
Oh, Casey, you got a phone call. What up?
Who's this?
Hey.
Oh, they just wanted to say hey.
Casey, in some parts of the land, Casey is eye candy.
Casey is blowing up.
Yeah, Casey is eye candy. They see his little tight ass like he wears a small.
Yeah.
He wears a small. You don't even fit in his pants.
I don't. That's
You know what I mean? Like, this dude wears a small. Ain't that a bitch? You know what I mean? You know, his girl knows when she puts his shit on by accident because it don't fit. It don't fit. Poor little dude, man. You know what I mean? Let's check it out, guys. Let's take a small break. I'm gonna put my number up, and the people that are calling right now are people that obviously have my number already. Let's take a small break. I'm gonna put my number up, and we will get to the live phone calls, and we're gonna dive deeper into the mind of Peaches. I know I've kept it shallow. We've stayed on the shallow end, but we're gonna hold on before I put my take this call. You're on Hoodstocks. What up?
Hey, what's up, homie? Fuck your channel. I'm gonna go watch Incredible Javier.
Hey, we love Incredible Javier, baby. Hell yeah. You on Hoodstocks, what up?
What's up, fool? Hey, I wanted to ask, it is the homegirl ever split lanes?
Yeah. I was scared as fuck, but yeah, I split lanes.
Okay. That's what's up. no one else was calling, so fuck, I just wanted to show love.
All right, my boy.
appreciate
Where you
that.
calling from, doggy?
All right, ladies.
He's that weird dude, you know what I mean? That you just gotta like, he's just like, no one else is calling. You know what I mean? I don't know, dog. We gotta, nah, shout out to you, my G. Shout out to you. Hold on, let's see what we got right here. What's up? You on Hoodstocks? Talk to us.
So what's up, Lucky? Hey, I have a question for Peter. Why don't we just get a friendly a date going on with Casey? You know what I mean? Let them go out together and see what happens. You know? Hey, I'm rooting for Casey.
Thanks, G.
Casey might be just a lover that you've never had. Like you.
Hey, well, you know what? Hey, things happen, but just for fun, just for kicks.
Just for fun,
you know what I mean?
kicks.
I like to say, you know what? I like to see an average guy going out with hot chicks. So I'm rooting for Casey.
Yeah.
When you say that, what is it that you think that I date? Like models, like top models up in the. Like,
No, they're thinking about like.
I don't know.
A good-looking biker
you are
dude.
very, very attractive. There's no doubt about that. You know what I mean? That's all. I'm just rooting for the homie Casey. That's all.
All right.
So you never know. Casey might. I mean, it's on his wish list. You know what I mean? He has a wish. He has a wish. He has a wish list that says peaches, can of tuna, loaf of bread. You know what I mean? Anyways, that was stupid. All right. Sometimes we are stupid right here. What's up? You on Hoodstocks? Talk to us.
Hey, yo. I just want to shout out real quick to Lucky and the pretty girl.
Thank you.
Good looking out, my G.
Hey, all right, my G.
Where you calling from, doggy?
I'm calling from fucking Bellflower, California.
Bellflower in the house, baby. Shout out to Bellflower. Thank you, brother. Let's go. You on Hoodstocks? What up?
Hey, what's up, Lug? Hello?
What up, my G? Talk to us, baby.
Hey, fuck you.
Thank you, dog. I love you too, baby.
Hey, no, I'm tuning in, dog. I'm watching this podcast, dog. I enjoy this shit, bro. Keep doing your shit.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Let's ask Peaches some questions. I know you guys, we you on Hoodstocks. What up?
What's up, Lucky?
What's up, baby?
Hey, man. You know what, bro? I just want to call in, tell you your guest is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And I like what you're doing with your podcast, homeboy. You got guest, Misfit, Baldacci, fucking Mellow Mayonnaise, homeboy. Hey, you doing it right. I got mad respect, and all that Rasta got mad respect for you too, homeboy. That's the way you do it, homeboy.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, dog. You know what I mean? And this podcast ain't nothing without us together, doggy. You know what I mean?
That's right, Goon Squad.
Goon Squad, baby. Goonies.
Homeboy.
I mean, we talk about unity right here, but anybody can get it. You know what I mean? If you're trying to break the unity, you know what I mean? Shit can get crazy sometimes. You on the Hoodstocks? What up?
Hey, I got a question for Peaches. This is your daddy, Lucky.
Oh, homie, you about to get blocked.
Hey, I got a question for Peaches. Hey, the viewers that are listening in right now, if we all make a donation to a charity of your choice, would you take Casey out on a date? That's a real question right there. Real question.
But, Casey, you don't have a girl? Like,
You in the hot seat.
So how much? How much they putting up?
You heard Casey? How much we talking?
What's up? You on the Hoodstocks? Talk to us.
Oh, that was a crazy one.
I'm sorry, I missed it. What up? You on the Hoodstocks? Talk to us.
Hey, this is Juan calling from Santa Rosa. Fucking, I just want to ask Peaches, why do they call you Peaches?
So my mom nicknamed me that when I was little. I'm not a stripper, I swear.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, he had that climax laugh right now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was kind of weird, bro. Hold on a second. We got. Let's stand that mic up for a very old, long, good friend of my family, of my neighborhood. You know what I mean? We are gonna get someone. Yeah, move your seat. Go ahead and get over there. Watch those little mics and all that. I mean, all that shit right there. It's a kind of a, yeah. Watch out. Yeah, don't trip over nothing. It's tight, like Casey's cachetes. Yeah, there's a bunch of them right there.
Yeah.
We got it. Let me see.
Oh, there's a bunch of peach emojis on the comments. Thank you.
Whoa, yo, who we got right here, baby?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? Kellyanne.
Kellyanne, you gotta talk in the mic. So Kelly is a very old friend, and shout out to my boy Dreamer. I love my boy Dreamer. You know what I mean? OG Dreams. You know what I mean? And
My baby's daddy.
Yeah, the baby daddy. Shout out to baby daddy. You know what I mean?
What's up, Dreamer?
Yeah. So Kelly lined this up right here to have Peaches on, which I want to thank you for.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kelly.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you for coming through. I know some of your head is cut off because we have the camera set up for. We have the
here.
Yeah, we have the camera set up for the band that's gonna perform. You know what I mean? But what's up, Kelly? You said you were gonna call in, and I said, Kel, why are you gonna call in? You right here. Let's just get you on the camera, girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I mean, what do you got to say? What were you gonna say in your call in?
Okay. Okay. So Peaches, sexy as fuck. I got nothing but love for you. You know, I'm glad that you got. So my question to you is, being as sexy as a Harley Davidson girl that you are, right? What's your future, girl? Where are you going? You know, with your whole thing, like with this whole thing, with all these guys coming at you, like your future, like all these motherfuckers cheating and shit.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus.
But you know what I mean. But you know,
Kelly, you sound like you need some therapy, girl. You know what I mean? And you're at the right spot.
No, I'm good.
Lucky Phil.
No, I'm good.
Dr. Lucky.
But anyways, nothing but love for you, girl.
Yeah.
But so how do you feel?
Like where am I going with? Eventually, well, I just want to ride. Like honestly, at the end of the day, I want to get a new bike. I want to, do all that with like transform a new bike. Mm-hmm. But I think my goals as far as riding, I'm just trying to work on my own career. I ride on the weekends and I ride, sometimes during the week, but it doesn't overtake my life like some people think, because I think Instagram, that's all I put out there. I don't really put my personal life on there. I keep that to myself. So yeah, I'm just trying to fucking like make money,
There you go, girl.
Yeah.
Make the money like me.
Yeah.
Make that money. Local 80.
Yeah. And I definitely want to get a new bike. I want to get a soft tail lowrider.
There you go.
Yeah, but
Hey, you know what, Kel? One day, Kel, I mean, if everybody is good with it, you know what I mean? And, one day, and if you're good with it, right? Maybe one day you can come on, girl, and tell your story. Because you've lived a crazy story. You've been around.
Kelly.
Kelly an OG right here. Don't fuck around, you know what I mean? Kelly, like, she got more stripes than some of these motherfuckers tatted the fuck up from head to toe, you know what I mean? She been doing the motherfucking damn thing, you know what I mean? And you've always been solid. It's always been the same thing, respectful and just cool, dude. Cool, right? I mean, you see me at my worst times, Kel.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know
sure.
that.
I have nothing but love for you and your broadcast. You came a long way, Lux. If anybody knows you, I do, from, the neighborhood, Highland Park, just loving you so much from family, Dreamer, that's my baby's daddy, Michael, Melissa.
Shout out to the babies.
Yeah, so
they
I
ain't
love
no babies.
my kids.
They ain't babies no more.
Yeah, they're
they ain't no babies no more. Mike killing the game.
Yeah, Mikey's doing the thing, living in the loft, being a district manager for T-Mobile. My daughter, UCLA. Sorry, guys. My daughter's beautiful, and so is my son. I'm blessed. I can't be thankful for nothing but the kids. Absolutely. And my mom, Mary Jane, she lives in Highland Park. I love that. That's my queen, My family, my brother Brian, my brother Steve, my sister Michelle just passed away. You guys, it's a hard one. Don't ever, tell your loved ones you love them. Tomorrow's never promised. I know it's going into something else, but it is what it is. I love you guys with everything. Lucky, thank you for having me here.
Absolutely.
Peaches, you're beautiful. You know, keep riding, girl. Keep riding your bike. And everybody else here on the broadcast, you know, nice meeting everybody here. Like I said, it's a blessing to have met everybody here. Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you,
Kel.
Kel. And I know you kind of work in the industry with shows and whatnot, the local that you run through and shit. So it's kind of dope to have you here because you are on major like television shows, and here you are at Hoodstocks. I mean, we got these little lights on the floor. We got the little fucking like this and that. I mean, we trying to level up, girl. One day, maybe you can help us level up. You know what I mean? Maybe you can give us some pointers because you're on these big fucking industry animal fucking platforms. Casey works in the industry too. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a.
Yeah, Local 80. Yeah.
Yeah. Casey works on big movies. He's an executive producer, believe it or not. And Casey reached out to us. He goes, hey, bro, check it out. I like what you guys are doing. He goes, I work in the movie industry. Right. I work in the television industry. He goes, and I love what you're doing. I want to be a part of it. That's how Casey got here. A dude that fucks with the big studios.
Right.
He seen what we're doing right here, and he said, my G. Right. You know what I mean? We had him on here, and ever since we have him, motherfuckers love Casey, man. Right. I love Casey.
Yeah,
he's unique. Look at him.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, but
thank you guys. Yeah, my job's awesome. You know, I've been there for about 5.5 years. You know, I can't be blessed. You know, Mark Segura, he's a good dude. You know, he brought me into the industry, and I've been there since. You know,
absolutely.
And that's somebody that I'm my love of my life. anyways, but yeah, so it is what it is, and so it's good. You know, we've been there for a minute. You know, making that money, you know, building our team and stuff. And, you know, like I said, my family, my kids are my life. You know, I came from you know.
Yeah, you came from a rough background,
yeah,
girl.
Exactly. So I'm making that money and just doing my, you know, making the money.
Keep winning. Everybody give it up for Kelly. We will have her on to tell her story. Kelly gonna get her light. She gotta get her light. You know what I mean? 'Cause I really think she wants to tell her story because she got a crazy story. She got the, you know what I mean? She probably got some crazier war stories than half you motherfuckers out there. You know what I mean? Like she gonna tell some shit to be like, God damn it, homie, how you survive that? She's like, I was stabbed 5 times.
No, never been stabbed.
No.
I'm a fighter, fucking Irish right here. I'll get down with any motherfuckers, any bitch. Sorry, no disrespecting, but anybody that wants to disrespect, you know, I'm all about loyalty, honesty. I love, you know, just being loyal and honest. You know, anybody that wants to just disrespect, I'm here. What's on and cracking, you know. It is what it is, you guys. You know, don't disrespect, you know, you guys. But I'm a fighter, and I'll take it. I'm not a shooter. I'm not a stabber. I'm a fighter. I'm Irish. I'm born in, you know, from Ireland. You know, but I was born and raised in Highland Park, you know, so.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Shit. Taking all fades.
Yeah.
Taking all fades, you know what I mean? And if you want, we can call out some names right now, too. Girl, we got you. Don't trip. Nah, we don't want to do that. I'm just playing. But anyways, hey, Kel, we're going to get you back on, you know what I mean? And, you know, we'll talk about it afterwards. If you really want to, if you want to come on and tell your story, girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, absolutely. But, hey, check it out. Let's do this right now because I want to ask, I don't want to be so shallow. All right. Sometimes when you're drinking, you're having a good time, you just have light conversation, shallow conversation. You know what I mean? Just to kind of get just to feel the weather of what we in, you know. But I kind of really want to dive into Peach's mind, and I want to ask her certain things about, you know, religion, what she's really like. Let's get into the past the layer, past the pretty face. Let's see how her mind really works, right? You know. Let's take a break, everybody. Go roll that blunt, fill that cup up. You know what I mean? This is the house of the unholy shit. And we'll be right back right now, guys.
Let the ceremony begin. Countless battles, I walk with no shadow. Desert in sandal, the ghost with the candle. King of all crowns, rip the rattle off serpents. Blood I thirst since I am the worst.
Follow your footsteps, you have no footprints.
I am the surface, you worthless purpose. The moon, the stars, I'm connected to darkness. Heads of marksmen, I've hunted the farthest. Village of troops, Molotov the roofs. Black Sunday service with Holocaust roots. Homo Kabbalah, black magic and balas. These AKs and hollows will leave you forgotten. This bottomless season, you looking for me. Mussolini, Gaddafi, the world cannot stop me. I'm legend, remember me?
Gifted since birth, you were delivered in a hearse. Your mother and your father trade your soul for a curse.
I'm a soldier, coming at you like a locomotive. Never knew I navigate the culture. Service at the tabernacle potions.
The devil made my father, little spirit set beside me. My mother was a slave to 3 witches on the island. Ever cheat death? Ever wake up and can't catch one breath? Master of obstacles, the Nostradamus. I structure the continent, the director of operas. I swing my arms, I move the seas. I change the weather, 500 degrees. The god of chaos, I shed no pity. Come over for the seance. Hey, kitty, kitty. The ruler of your conscience, yeah. In your head, I'm a monster. Take control of all your options, yeah. There's no way you gonna stop this. The ruler of your conscience.
Yeah, yeah.
Where you gonna stop it?
Don Pablo, master ceremonial. Godfather Vito Corleone. In other words, we're bosses and foremen. Superintendents, chief of command. Take a damn good sniff for that white shit. White girl wasted, don't act like a white bitch. I'm just fucking with you, dog, I ain't racist. Put a bandana on my head and make me rich. Chuck Taylor's big bag of bomb bitch. You roll around the hood, no good, nameless. My ancestors built this, we are ancient. LA, I bleed blue till the plane hits. All pilots are lit fit for crash landing. Stove top stays hot, no break gassing. Dope wrong, red rum, crushing your aspirin. I organize hits in orderly fashion. Like Thor, my hammer hits, the floor's crashing. The damage I do, leave your crew dismantled. This me, I don't give a fuck, I'm an asshole. I've learned to embrace it, the king is standing. Just curving cases till shit changes. I'ma keep doing dirt till I get paper. If there's a million over there, I'ma learn the language. Devil, it's not my shit, cause
Your conscience. In your head, I'm a monster. Take control of all your options. There's no way you gonna stop this. The ruler of your conscience. There's no way you gonna stop this. The ruler of your conscience. In your head, I'm a monster.
The devil's me, I can't think. I'm up all night, I can't sleep. Oxycontins, I can't breathe. Try and move my body free.
Have them run around the streets with a face mask. I'm knowing what I wanna eat to make mad. Even worse, I'ma flirt with dead dancers. Reach deeper and further in Hell's Mansion. Yeah, you talking what you ain't living, you walk past me. Scum City, cheap dead, not average. Eyes bloodshot red, no sleep past. Do we really need to make an example out? Creepy crawlers in my bed, fuck suck, cunt monsters. Russian roulette, got 2 in a revolver. On my John Wick shit, bipolar proctors. Gun sick with explosive doctors. Devil is me, cause I ain't phased by a thing. No, we can do 5 or go 12 in a ring. Come on. KO, kill on sight, the Grim Reaper. Asshole don't come at me for my beef. Fuck lethal, street sweeper. Keep creeping, I'm beefing with any motherfucker for no reason. This meaning my demons are ready for war with no breathing. I won't stop till they get popped and stop speaking. Ears, eyes, mouth covered, I stay true. Don't wanna see nothing, hear nothing, speak about you. I'm rude, heartless, the devil, it's true. The devil's me, I can't think. I'm up all night, I can't sleep. Oxycontins, I can't breathe. Try and move my body free. Devil is me, it's me, it's me, it's me. Oxycontins, I can't breathe. Devil is me, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me, it's me.
Earth is my creation. Glass in my hand, I put the blood on the pavement. I'm ancient. Past life, whole town, burn me to a cadence.
Swing it dead, I'm the hangman. Open up the Bible, so the stone swolls forward to the nations. see the back of my head, though the devil let me face this pretty one. How you gonna hate this? Kneeling to the altar, Christ hangs from my neck. Look at all the sweat dripping off my skin. Stepping out the body, you the shell of my sins. Seductive sensation, she dances and wins. She calls me king, I said, who am I again? You the beginning, you the end. Human life for you don't have to repent. The gate to all keepers, the serpent of evil, the virgin of bleeders, hearts to all needles, the organs to fetuses, leeches that suck on your blood. Seduction is incubus, your fire, he's water, your temper is harder. Osama bin Laden, our mama, you drama. Spiritual views, I'm feeling these shoes. I have no feeling, I loosen the noose. I rise to my feet, full of carnage I reap. Don't have to dig deep, I'm the butcher you meet. There's blood on my horn, you hate how it feels, cause of me you born. Meeting the John. The devil's me, I can't think. I'm up all night, I can't sleep. Oxycontins, I can't breathe. Try and move my body free. Devil is me, is me, is me, is me. Oxycontins, I can't breathe. Devil is me, is me, is me. Let's go, baby. Welcome back to Hood Stocks and shit. Yes, sir. Radio. Oh, okay, there we go. Hey, you guys know the LA County motherfucking lingo, baby. Anybody interested in the Goon Squad t-shirts, go www.50rags.com. You know what I mean? Cop your shirt right now. I got all sizes, baby. You know what I mean? They've been selling the fuck out. You know what I mean? There's probably a few left. If you guys are interested, go ahead and get yourself a shirt. Any money goes into the podcast. You know what I mean? Why? Because I got a 9-to-5 job, baby. You know what I mean? Or should I call it motherfucking 5 in the morning to fucking 2:30 in the afternoon, construction hours, right, baby? But everything goes into the podcast production. And it's a blessing to have all you guys supporting this and shit, you know what I mean? And so when I have a beautiful biker chick, right, on the podcast, everything is not always about eye candy, right? You know, when you see a good-looking female, it's not always about eye candy. Like, have a conversation, you know? Get into the mind of the person you're lusting over by eyesight, right? You know, but I think that's human nature. I mean, do females do that with dudes? Do females see a good-looking dude and they just start kind of like, oh God, you know what I mean? Like, I want to get on this Harley, you know? Or, I mean, how do females process stuff?
I think that bikes really make a dude look better than they are.
Not a scooter, Casey.
And honestly, just because you know.
It's got to be a Harley, though.
We ain't
talking about 10 speeds. We're not talking about scooters.
Yeah, not scooters.
I mean, would you be cool with a dude on a street bike, a badass street bike?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think just being in the biker community and stuff, like, women I didn't really think that that's how it was, but yeah, women will sit there, oh, but he rides, like, you know, and that's their, like, punchline. The fool's ugly as fuck, but like, oh, he rides.
But he rides.
So.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. So that's why a lot of these ugly, fat Bud Light drinking motherfuckers are riding Harleys.
Yeah.
Because they ain't got to say nothing. They just pull up and prap, prap. You know what I mean? What's happening? I mean, when you hear the prap, prap, you know what I mean? Like all the biker chicks, like ostrich necks. You know what I mean? Like, who's that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's motherfucking ruthless. I mean, have you ever been approached by clubs that wanted to recruit you? You don't got to say any particular club, but I'm just saying in general.
I don't think, yeah, I have, but I wouldn't, just because I'm, you know, all the way out in fucking buttfuck nowhere, like Calabasas and Thousand Oaks, and I just, you know, that takes a lot of time and dedication.
It's a job by itself, right?
Yeah. Like the amount of work that goes into getting a patch, I don't think I'd be able to do it, you know, because I have so many other commitments and stuff. But yeah, it definitely respect to, you know, those people that do. And my friend Lydia, she's the only female in her club that has a patch, and she's, you know, she's put in so much work and she does so much for that club. And I know I wouldn't be able to do it because I have so many other commitments, but she, like, you know, respect to females that do that.
Yeah, and shout out to all the clubs out there. I'm not going to name anyone in general, but if you're from LA, Southern California, you know what clubs you are, you know what I mean? And salute to you, because I love seeing you motherfuckers, dog, fucking, especially when these motherfuckers are in packs. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, you know what I mean? I see these motherfuckers in packs with their motherfucking vest on, leather vest, their rockers, all that shit. I'm like, that shit is hard as fuck. You know what I mean? That shit is hard as fuck. You know what I mean? And I've been approached in the past to be a part of a club before. You know what I mean? But at the time, it just wasn't the right thing because I had too much shit against me. You know what I mean? With the street shit, you know what I mean? They're like, look, don't do that, dog, because that's gonna just add a bunch of other shit to your fucking problem list. You know what I mean? Not that being from a club is a problem, right? I'm just saying though, at the time for me as an individual, you know, I mean, so females can get into clubs though?
I think Lydia rides with Old School, and she's the first female, so I'm not sure what their rules are now, but there is other female clubs that are all females. I know men dominate, you know, it's 100% a male fucking dominated situation with clubs. But yeah, Lydia's the only one in that club.
And these clubs are like families though, huh?
Yeah, I think it takes a lot of work, you know, to be committed to something like that. And all respect to them, it's crazy, you know, they're it's a family thing also, but it's also
it could be a dysfunctional family sometimes too. You got to deal with all the levels of being involved in a family and shit, you know what I mean? You know, I have a hard time dealing with my own family, let alone having to deal with another family. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's just too much shit on my plate, baby, you know what I mean? But I like I said, I love it when I see these dudes in fucking packs rolling down the, you know what I mean? Rolling down the fucking freeway, you know, I think it's badass. And every time I see one of these dudes, I'm just like, man, these packs, I mean, I'm like, man, I need to get a Harley, my G. I mean, but it seems like with homies and shit, like homies are like, especially gang member homies, they're just like, all right, dog, the next step, homie, is getting a Harley now. You know what I mean? Like, I did all the prison time. I whoop, bop, bop, bop. Because a lot of these dudes I see in these clubs, I mean, they from neighborhoods. You know what I mean? But I think now the neighborhood is put to the side, maybe. And I mean, I can't speak for these men. You know what I mean? But now it's all about the club. You know what I mean? And so it's kind of like a graduation. You know, like it's the next level as an older homie. It seems like a lot of cats join clubs. And salute to you motherfuckers. I love you guys. A lot of you motherfuckers are my homies and shit, dog. And we need to get more cats that are, you know what I mean, a part of the club scene on this podcast, just so we can just talk about the culture full rounded. You know what I mean? You know, from all perspectives. Like right now, you know, we have a new writer right here talking from her perspective. You know what I mean? But just like we were talking off air right now, and we were saying, like, I was telling you, I said, Peaches, check it out. You know what I mean? Your boy Lucky right here doesn't want to do you an injustice on what message we need to put out here. You know what I mean? And it really seems like you're very adamant about putting out a message of like Chicana power, so to speak, right? Strength as a woman.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
And not like because I feel like women will put out like this feminist thing and be like, oh, we're all women empowered, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, they empower who the fuck they want to empower. They're not for all female empowerment, you know? So I'm not going to say that I'm, you know, whatever. But what I'm trying to put out there is 100%, you don't have to fucking, you know, you can do your own fucking thing. And a lot of us Latinas don't get sponsored by big companies because we are Hispanic. And I'm gonna put it out there because it really is. It's because you're Hispanic or because of the bike that you ride. Like, you don't see Latinas on Biclas like getting fucking sponsored, and that to me is, you know, and it goes with there hasn't been that many women, you know, out there like how I've been out there, or my friend Lydia, she rides the same type of bike. But I know there's been so many women before me, and there's going to be so many women after me that ride what I ride and do what I do, and they don't get recognition because we're Hispanic and our culture isn't that.
So I don't mean to cut you off, but so you're saying though, you keep on saying Latinas, Chicanas, Mexicanas aren't getting the acknowledgement with the sponsorships. Why? Do white girls get the sponsorship?
Yeah, definitely. It's if you ride a Sportster or if you ride a stock bike, it's a whole different game as far as sponsorships go. I get sponsored by Factory 47. Shout out.
Shout out to Factory 47,
Factory
baby.
47. But other, you know, like there's Harley. If you look at Harley, it's mostly white women on there. There is Latinas, but they're riding stock bikes. You never see, you know, a Vicla, like a gangster bike or anything like that. And that's the whole culture of LA. A lot of it, you know, I'm not knocking any white girls on Sportsters because a lot of them are my friends, but we don't get the recognition that they do. And it really sucks, but that's why we're trying to be out here. You know, that's why we're doing what we do, the Biker Chicks Inc. and all of that, just to get ourselves out there, be like, because I've had so many Latinas hit me up and be like, I want to do what you do. I've never seen a girl on the bike that you ride and be a Latina and like doing what you're doing. And I just want to encourage those women to keep doing what the fuck they're doing to get on a.
Let's go, baby. I mean, we talked about just like, I mean, you were inspiring a lot of women out there, you know, to just to take the bull by the horns and just do what you do, baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We are all here equally on this planet Earth.
Yeah.
You know, and so, you know, so you got the sponsorship with Factory 47.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so, how is that sponsorship? I mean, do you have more sponsors coming at you? Like, I mean, how does that work? You know, if you don't mind speaking on that, or how can it, let's say it like this, for other Latinas out there that want to get sponsored, I mean, what are the steps to take?
I think just putting yourself out there. And when I first started writing, it was just, oh, I'm going to post a picture, whatever. And then, you know, people would hit me up and be like, oh, we want to send you this or we want to send you that. And I'm still new to it, you know, and trying to monetize my Instagram and trying to monetize who I am as a brand. That I'm still working on that because it's, you know, it's a fucking process. But just putting yourself out there in the sense where it's not vulgar or raunchy.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. I remember back in the day when I was doing prison time and shit, there was a magazine that was going around that the white boys loved. You know what I mean? The white boys loved it. It was a motorcycle magazine. What was the name of that magazine?
Choppers something?
It might have been Choppers. It's another name right now. Somebody tell me in the chat line, what magazine was that the white boys just loved? You know what I mean? But it was crazy because, you know, shit, I'm fucking jackhammer hands. You know what I mean? So, you know, I got to look at all material. I got to inspect the material. What material are we working with in this prison system? You know what I mean? What do we got, you know? And so I seen these magazines, and the majority of the females on these bikes were just half-naked chicks, and most of them were white girls. Mm-hmm. Kind of crazy, huh?
Yeah. But I think that's just mainstream, you know? That's 100%, you know, it's mainstream, and it's mainstream with not just, you know, the biker community. It's mainstream with modeling, with everything that, you know, that appeals to everyone's eye. Like, you don't see, you just barely started seeing more curvy girls, and most Latinas are curvy. And it used to be like, oh, you had to be a certain size or whatever. But now it's like they're embracing that, you know, that thick chick and all that. Like
1,000%. I remember
Yeah.
back in the day, it was a bunch of skinny white chicks on this shit. I mean,
And
if you look at old school porn, and I'm not trying to be weird, but I'm just saying, like, it was a bunch of white broads with flat asses, you know what I mean, and so on and so forth, you know what I mean. But this day and era that we live in, yeah, it's about the curvy girls. It's about the, slim around the waist, thick around the fucking face. I don't know what the fuck they say. Someone
Thick around the face.
No, that's wrong. I said that wrong. You know what I mean? But anyways, it is more like Latinas, women need to embrace their body, their natural curves. You know?
Yeah.
Because that's what God gave you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's a lot of females though that are just like, oh shit. I mean, this day we live in, there's a lot of plastic surgery. I mean, oh, you ain't got an ass, don't trip. For fucking $10,000, I will give you the Nicki Minaj booty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So on and so forth. But you gotta watch out with that shit because you get the fucking bad fucking surgeons and whatnot. Yeah.
You get botched.
Is that what they call it? Botched?
Botched, yeah.
What is botched?
So you get fucked up. Like, you come out of there with an ass that's pointing the wrong way.
Hitchhiking.
Yeah.
that booty
or your
is
nips are like pointing one way and the other pointing the other way if you're getting that boob job. But yeah, it's a lot of plastic surgery.
Yeah, you know, when it comes to like you as an individual, You know, like, so, you know, we are all individuals in social media that see from the outside looking in. You know, so you choose what you want people to see.
Yeah.
You know, that you show people for yourself. You show people you riding your bike and, you know, all about that fucking that lifestyle and shit. But when it comes to you, past the surface, inside your brain, your mental state, I mean, what really triggers you? You know what I mean? What do you like? You know, or, you know, what kind of conversations do you like to have just off camera? If you're just talking to someone, you know what I mean? I mean, do you read books? Do you like tell us a little bit about yourself.
So for a while I was apprenticing as a tattoo artist, and because of COVID that ended because the shop kept getting shut down, and you know, shit was going sideways with me personally, so I had to end that. But like, I've been drawing since I was a little kid. Like, when I was in high school, the white boys would always ask me to draw out like gangster shit for them because they were gonna go get it tatted. You know, Chad needed a new tattoo, so I would draw out whatever it was. And I think that drawing, I don't make enough time for it. I should, but with work and everything else and everything I'm trying to do as far as like my writing stuff, because I also do like moto vlogs and all that stuff. I don't make enough time for it, but it brings me so much fucking peace to sit there and draw out some gangster shit and old English, whatever. Like, even tagging. I used to tag when I was little, like when I was in high school.
What'd you tag? Peaches?
Just, no. Oh God, I don't even want to see.
What'd you tag? What were you put on them walls with 1,000
So in
notes?
high school, everybody, like my nickname, obviously everybody would call me Peaches, but on top of that nickname was always Shy Girl because I'm fucking really shy. But me and my best friend were like, so she fucking drew like insane fucking just everything, calligraphy and all of that. And yeah, that just, drawing just brings me so much peace.
I mean, everybody has something that's therapeutic to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, some people draw, some people read. I mean, sometimes some people just need, you know, with the inner city, with the community and shit, there's so much noise involved in people's lives, kids' lives. You know what I mean? Like, the volume never gets shut down. You know what I mean? If you're in the fucking gated community and shit, you know what I mean? The volume does get shut down. You know, where it says, all right, it's time to go to bed, or it's whoop-de-whoop-whoop. I mean, the structure, right? The structure is different. But some people don't ever get the quiet time. I mean, if you live in a household or you live in an environment that is always full blast, I mean, sometimes the simplest form of just peace of mind is just quietness, drawing, reading, working out. No obligations, no time frame to go anywhere anytime soon. Preston, photography. My cousin, Prince, businessman. You know what I mean? The Crudes, they play music. My boy over here smokes a gang of fucking weed, Oscar. You know what I mean?
Fucking Oscar.
Predict. We ain't gonna say what he does. Chilling. But everybody has their outlet. I mean, there's some women, right? Let's say this. There's some women that don't have an outlet in their life. You know, I've been in a past relationship that I remember that I saw. There was a point in time where I was doing music, right? That was my therapeutic shit, you know? Yeah. And sometimes if somebody's you're in a relationship and you have something that you do that's therapeutic to you, there's got to be a balance. To me, there was never a balance. It was just like I was full speed on this shit. I'm a weirdo, you know what I mean? I get infatuated on shit. I gotta learn this. Blah, 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 you know what I mean? And I just fucking just like drowned in whatever the fuck I'm in. That's just the way my mind works, right? But we just need to. I mean, females, they need to have outlets.
Yeah.
I mean, what are outlets for female? Like you ride a bike. You're into bikes. You say, you know what? I need to get a new seat. Matter of fact, I'm gonna sell this seat.
I sell seats on the side that I've sat on. No, I was telling him a fuck. Well, it's funny, but it's also fucked up. I put up one of my seats for sale, and it literally like sold within like maybe fucking 10 minutes. Dude bought the seat And then he knew that it wasn't going to fit his fucking bike. Like, this motherfucker knew. I had put on there, it's for a Softail Deluxe 09. He bought it. Then I don't know what happened with it. Ended up shipping it back to me. And he's like, you know what? It doesn't fit my bike. And I was like, what kind of bike do you have? It was completely like, it wasn't going to fit his bike from the get-go. Like, he didn't just buy this motherfucking bike. Sent it back to me. And he's like, but you can keep $50 of whatever. And I was like, what the fuck? Obviously, who knows what he did with the fucking seat. But
shout out to all the bicycle sniffers, seat sniffers out there. I mean, was he sniffing the seat? I mean, is there an actual odor on a seat that's been rode for X amount of years, so to speak? I mean, is there an actual odor? Like, oh, I got this seat from Peaches. It's gotta smell like peaches.
It smells like peaches. You know what? I don't know, but it's a fucking leather seat. Like, and I cleaned it before it went to him.
You
but I don't know.
Febrezed it. Shame on you for that, girl. You know damn well why that dude was buying that seat.
Yeah, and it said my name on it. So I was like, why does this dude want this fucking, I don't know. But, to each their own. Whatever floats the man's boat.
Fetishes, right?
Yeah.
Fetishes are a real thing. What's one of your fetishes? And it doesn't have to be like erotic or sexual, but just a fetish, something that arouses your mind, your mental state.
I think when a guy smells good, like that, I think 100%. If you're, if you smell bomb, like that's my thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're into cologne. If a dude's got a cologne.
And it doesn't even have to be cologne. Like, it could just be like, his own, I don't know.
Odor, like B.O.? Like, you smell
B.O.
like a motherfucking onion, my G. That is delicious.
Not B.O., but like maybe he was wearing cologne earlier and it kind of, I don't know, but yeah.
Have you ever been with an Armenian?
Never in my life. I've only...
The Armenians are about to get my ass right now. They're like, you motherfucker. Shout out to my Armenian brothers. And shout out to Joe Biden for doing what he did for fucking the Armenia with the whole fucking, you know what I'm talking about if you up on the fucking current events. But anyways, excuse that. We just clown right here, you know what I mean? But so I get it. You like an individual that smells good, you know what I mean? And I mean, I think dudes all have like, they have an odor to themselves. There's an odor. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
go, yeah.
I mean, no. What's good? I've worked with individuals, and old school dudes, and it was like, damn, the dude smell like broke. He put that after shave on him, and you know what I mean. And that's what you smell every time you've been around him. You smell that shit. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm just a deodorant dude.
Yeah.
I don't want to smell fucking anything else but what I smell like, sometimes right now I probably smell like a Black and Mild, AKA Hood Cuban cigar, you know what I mean? But I guess smell is important.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to say that I go off of looks because I've dated some questionable motherfuckers. But
So you got a chance. You got a chance.
But it's personality, like 100%, because I'm goofy, and I don't, I come off as like, I'm very proper and stuff, but like, I like to fuck around, and I don't like to be with somebody that's like, takes everything super serious, because that's fucking annoying. It's like, I'm at work stressed the fuck out. I don't need to come home to somebody that's, super serious and everything, but yeah, it's always personality. They can make me laugh and just the vibe, like just having a good time with somebody and just knowing like you're vibing with that person, you're having a good time. And I really hate confrontation. And that to me, like, is the biggest thing. If you're fucking always trying to fight with me or there's always a fucking problem, like, I can't fuck with you like that.
Absolutely. And then shout out to you motherfuckers that are still going through your girl's phone and you're fucking 30, 40 plus years old, my G. Stop that shit, dog. Stop that shit. One thing I've always been very, soberly, very... How do you say it? I want to say it right now. You know what I mean? I've been just like, I don't want to go through a girl's phone. Mm-hmm. I don't want to, like, once you start questioning shit like that, we are back to the fucking third grade, and this shit needs to stop right now.
Yeah.
I got homies that aren't allowed to come and chill with me right here at the podcast.
Because of their girl?
Because they're girl. Because they're girl. Yeah. They ain't allowed to chill. They can't chill right here because of their girl.
Yeah.
They got to come through with their girl. And it's like, my boy, like, and I don't mind the girl coming because obviously if I'm a friend of him, I'm a friend of hers. Mm-hmm. But when I hear that and see that, I'm like, nah, dog, she can't come, homie. What you gonna do about that, dog? Like, I'm that dude.
Yeah.
I'm that dude. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, my boy, you need to level the fuck up, dog. We grown motherfucking men right here, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We do what we do right here, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? And there's questions in your motherfucking relationship that you're having these type of problems, bro, then, my boy, you need to go back home and work that shit out, dog. Because that shit brings drama, dude. That shit.
And all that toxic shit, like, I know it's so trendy right now to be like toxica or toxico, like, you don't need to fucking be. Why the fuck do you need to be? Your like life stresses you the fuck out. Why does your partner have to stress you out? That shit I can't.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Well, you're on Hoodstocks. What up?
Wait, I'm on live right now.
You on live, motherfucker? What's happening, homie?
Oh yeah. So look, check this shit out. I'm tired of motherfucking rats.
What?
What?
You know what I'm talking about, right? What am I calling you? I'm from the Bay Area, bro.
Okay, what up, my G? You got to turn the volume down in the background, my G. I'm going to let you speak your piece, dog, but right now you're starting off kind of funky, dog. You know what I mean? I don't know where you're going with this, but I'm going to let you speak your piece. Turn the volume back in the background and say what you're saying, my G.
Okay. About what?
Okay, he's gone. He's gone. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Bay Area because I got a lot of homies, a lot of people from the Bay Area that support this fucking podcast right here. But when you guys call in and shit, you know what I mean? Turn that fucking volume down in the background, dog, so you can speak your motherfucking piece because this is an equal platform and we'll let you talk your shit, dog. You know what I mean? You might get hung up on, you might get shit talked back to you, dog, you know what I mean? But it's all good. But, I mean, besides riding bikes, besides being, attracted to the kind of the same shit that you're into.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, what else moves you? I mean, let me ask you a question. Is the earth flat or round?
It's round.
Okay. My bad, Marvelous. You know what I mean? Marvelous didn't want to hear that.
Round.
And I got a boy Marvelous right here that is just a fucking crazy motherfucker, dog. You know what I mean? When it comes to a religion, you know what I mean? What do you pray? Are you a religious person?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I pray all the time for everything that happens to me, and when I've been in really fucked up situations, God has gotten me through those situations 100%. And
let's go. Let's go, baby. How do you pray? I mean, could you say a prayer live right here on the platform for the podcast? I mean, we all pray differently. Like, dear Lord in heaven, I just want to thank you, God, for this guest that I got right here. You know what I mean? I want to thank you for all these gentlemen that are in the building because I know they're all on my team and shit. And without me, without having a team, I ain't nothing. You know what I mean? I want to thank you for my babies. I want to thank you for everything in my motherfucking household. God, I'm sorry for cussing right now. You know what I mean? But I just feel really passionate about what I'm saying right now. You know, and just thank you for every life that you give me. Amen. I mean, everybody has a way of praying, right? And there's not a politically correct way to say it because a Christian or some other dude be like, you can't cuss in a prayer. Homie, I can cuss. I can say whatever the fuck I want to say, dog. This is a conversation between me and God, right?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Hey, you on Hoodstocks? What up, my G?
What's cracking lagging?
Your butt cheeks.
Smacking, TC flopping. Hey, what's up, big dog? Hey, I just want to say, she's so fun, bro. And you're a lucky motherfucker to have her next to you.
Thank you.
You know what, bro? Check it out, bro. Check it out, my G. Let me tell you this right now, my boy. You know what, dog? We are lucky to have life beside us, bro. You know what I mean? Regardless of what it looks around you. You're breathing, you're healthy, you're good. Whatever you have besides you right now, thank that right there. You know what I mean? And you know what? Yeah, I'm blessed to have good guests, beautiful guests, all the above. I'm blessed to have this platform. You know, and I just don't ever want to get shit twisted. Lucky dog, you sitting with fucking peaches. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro. You know what I mean? I would say that we're both fortunate to be sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
You know, right? We're both fortunate to sit next to each other, you know what I mean? But I do so much, very much appreciate your presence and what you bring. I mean, you're very, you talk about, women power. I mean, I think you should do something with that, Yeah. I think with the following that you have, you need to, I'm not going to tell you what you need to do. I'm going to suggest something to you. Mm-hmm. I think you should advocate for something. Maybe you should start some type of your own crew. Maybe start your own club of women. Yeah. All women.
The Peachy Crew.
The Peachy Crew.
The Peachy Crew.
Dude, how dope would that be? Yeah. You the president. You recruiting these little young ass chicks, and it can be whoever.
Yeah. Well, with Biker Chicks Inc., that's kind of like we're not that we're recruiting anybody, but just putting that out there that we're females and we ride.
Absolutely, and that. Sorry about that. You're on Hood Stocks. What up?
What up, Lucky?
What up, brother?
Hey, man, you can eat a bowl of dicks. All right?
Well, all right. I like Lucky Charms, but damn, homie, if that's what you're serving up, dog.
I'm just playing. Hey, I'm just playing, bro. I've been a subscriber for a long time. I love your show, bro. Keep it up.
I love you too, baby boy, and I appreciate you calling in and telling me to eat a bowl of dicks. You know what I mean?
Eat a bowl of dicks, Lucky.
Eat a bowl of dicks.
You know what? Check it out. This is how we do this right here. You know what I mean? Because we are trying to make a change in how we talk to people. You know what I mean? Like, bro, like just take the shit light.
Yeah.
Like, so I say this: if you call me up and say "fuck you, Lucky," you telling me you love me. Because any relationship that I've been in, it's been a fuck you relationship, and that's the best love. You know what I mean? That's the best sex. You know what I mean? It's a grudge fuck every single goddamn time. You know what I mean? You hate me, I hate you. Ha! You know what I mean? Anyways, that's just but that's just my demented mind of the way that it's been processed through all these years. It's the tough love.
Yeah.
The tough love is the best love. I mean, in a relationship with you, I mean, how do you feel about tough love? I mean, do you want you don't want someone to be 100% combatant. You don't want the fatal dude, you know what I mean? Yeah. But someone needs to be able to just like challenge you as a woman, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so if a dude is challenge you as a woman to be better, it's a good thing, right?
I think in a relationship, if we're both growing, like, then neither of us is going to get bored with it. And I'm not like the tough love, fucking around and making fun of each other. Like, that's my kind of love because I grew up like that. My mom has jokes for everything. My mom's always fucking cracking jokes.
We need your mom here. We need your mom on the podcast.
She's a fucking hoot. Yolis. Her name's Yolanda, but I'm always like Yolis. But that's the type of relationships. Even with my friends, I'm always fucking around with them.
Absolutely. And that's why you're here right here. You on Hood Stocks. What up?
Quick question to Peaches.
Shoot it.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried some Northern California dick?
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. You are in violation. Code 133.50. Motherfucking stop that shit. But this is what we deal with when we deal with the public. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, this dude, obviously. Anyways.
I think also because my bike is blue, for some reason, I have a lot of guys like that are from Northern California that always, you would look better in red, or they always bring that up. I have family in Northern California in Hollister, and to your question, answer to your question, no, I haven't. You know, but I like all respect to them. Like my family's out there in the Bay Area as well.
Yeah, salute to your family in the Bay Area. You motherfuckers better keep it respectful right here, dog. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here with that shit, dog. Be cool, dog. You know what I mean? This is you have entered the temple of the Goonies right here, but that wasn't one of the Goonies because my Goonies keep it legit. You on Hood Stocks? What up?
Hey, she even single?
What's that, bro?
I said, is she even single?
Yeah, I am.
Damn. For how long?
What do you mean? Is there a time clock here? Like, or I don't know.
And what kind of fool would be your ideal kind of dude? Gangster, biker. I know you said shit about bikes already, but.
Yeah, I think they definitely have to be. They have not a. They have to ride. Not. I don't know how to, because it sounds so stupid. Like they have to have a fucking bike, but I think my ideal person would be somebody that has their fucking head on right and is respectful and doesn't, and has their own shit going, has their own fucking life, has their own things fucking popping off, isn't just kind of my own puppy.
You ain't looking for no little motherfuckers.
You would have to see that on your own, though, no? Because, I mean, a girl like you probably get, how fools are. They fake the funk in the beginning and then you really see how we are.
Yeah, definitely.
So you, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, that's all I wanted.
Appreciate you, my baby.
You.
My boy, thank you, dog, for calling. Thank you, dog. Y'all love you too, dog. I mean, how is it with females? Because females have it so much easier, like the rebound game. You know what I mean? Like if like any female can post a picture of their breast, so on and so forth, right? And they'll have a fucking million DMs. But a dude can post a picture of just something, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to be weird, but I'm just saying, like, it's so much, like, females have a tough job to be a female.
Yeah.
Do you ever go through, like, your DMs and just, like, be like, oh, this motherfucker. I mean, what's the craziest DM you got?
Fuck, there's been so many. There's been, like, everybody always asks me for feet pictures, and they're like...
That wasn't me, I promise. The foot fetish. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Yeah, these motherfuckers. Let me get a picture of your feet, girl.
Yeah.
You're on the Hoodstocks. What up?
What's going on, Brody?
What up, baby?
Just want to test this new number.
What's that?
Appreciate it.
Say that again,
I
Margie.
just want to test a new number.
Where you calling from, my boy?
Brooklyn.
You calling from Brooklyn? Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to NY. Shout out to the East Coast, baby. Let's go. Thank you for calling in, doggy. You know what I mean? Keep on supporting this motherfucking LA channel, dog. We Southern California. We worldwide, baby. You know what I mean? Don't play with it. What's crazy about this fucking podcast, dude, is these guys don't see it, but I see the demographic. I see the statistics, you know what I mean? Because I'm behind all this shit right here.
Yeah.
And this podcast, 16,000 subscribers, dude. We're worldwide, dude.
Yeah.
Everybody comes to this channel to get the raw stories, you know what I mean? Hold on real quick. You on Hoodstocks, what up?
Yo, Lucky.
What's that?
Hey, Lucky. Yo, G. Hello?
Yeah, you on Hoodstocks. Talk to us, dog.
Hey, guys. Hey, are you circumcised?
Bro, that is...
What the fuck?
Bro, that shit is gay, but yes, I am, dog. You know what I mean? That's super gay, dog. You know what I mean?
Why would he call it that?
You got peaches right here, and you want to know if I got the elephant trunk, bro? You know what I mean? Like, we get your life together, my G. You know what I mean? And my dog, you know what I mean? You are not a goonie. You know what I mean? You on Hoodstocks, what up?
Hey, what's up, Lucky? Junior from Escondido right here, San Diego.
Yeah, baby, what up, doggy?
What up, what up? Hey, let me see your feet, baby. Hey, Lucky.
Yeah, dog.
Fuck you, homeboy.
I love you too, baby. I love you too, dog. You know what I mean? Hold on. You on Hoodstocks. What up?
What up, Big Luck?
What up, baby?
This is Totally Fucking Bakers, homie. Mucho gusto.
One mente, my G. Talk to me, baby.
Nah, man, I'm just calling in just to fucking say gracias to all the gente, you know, fucking shout out to your homegirl Peaches. She's looking very lovely.
Thank you.
Yes. I mean, what is yeah? Let me get that, dog. What is one of the craziest pickup lines you ever had? Like, what kind of pickup line? And I hate to keep on directing this like this, you know what I mean? But it seems like the fan base, right?
The theme.
The theme, right? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The hot chick on a Harley, right? The theme. I hate to be like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sometimes you just got to ride the wave that's put in front of you and shit. I mean, what is one of the best pickup lines you ever had?
So I had this guy come up. Well, he was an older man. He came up to me. I was out at a bike event, and he walked up and he was like, I would love to drink your bath water. I was like, fuck. I was like, that's savage as fuck, because bath water is nasty. Like, I don't take baths. Like, ugh. Like, you're just sitting in your own stew. I don't know. But yeah, he was down with it. I was like, I just, made a face and I like walked away. But I first laughed because that fucking, that took effort. that That pickup line.
Yeah, it took effort. It took nuts. You know what I mean? But I mean, when you're in the biker community, I mean, are they respectful? Because you got a lot of dudes.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, the biker community respectful.
I've had people that aren't bikers are usually the ones that are disrespectful, but the biker community, like from the get-go when I first started writing, has always been super, like accommodate. Everybody's so nice. Everybody's super respectful. They come up to me and they're always like, "Oh, Peachy from, Instagram or whatever," but everybody's been really nice. And that's out here in LA, and I went to Daytona a couple weeks back, and everybody out there, like, I didn't really, like, I know in LA, like, because I'm, whatever, I'm around a lot here, out there in Daytona, people were saying that too, like, "Oh, I love that you ride and I love your bike." And the biggest thing to me is when people come up and they give me props on my bike. Like, I love the way that you did this with your bike, the paint job or whatever, or where did you get this? Like, that's like, as a biker, that makes you so proud because you put a lot of work into your bike. My bike's been a year and a half coming, like, and I'm still changing stuff on it. So, and it's a lot of work, it's time and it's money. And looking at my bike, I'm like, this is mine, I've built this. And it's just so dope when people are like, "Oh, the girl with the blue bike," or whatever. But yeah, that's the biggest form of like compliment you can give a biker. Is like, "I love your bike."
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you know what? One thing I'll give props to the crews out there, the clubs out there, right? Like, there are rules to the game, baby. When you in LA, Southern California, there's rules to the game. And it makes sense that she said that the dudes that weren't from clubs were the most disrespectful motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because them dudes ain't living by the rule of the club. I'm not from a club, but I know when it comes to Southern California, when it comes to California, there is structure in organizations, and structure is much needed. You know what I mean? So salute to you cats that are respectful when you see Peaches come through, as you should, you know what I mean? And if you're not, you know what I mean, the hood stocks, we got your back, girl, you know what I mean? Straight up. But give us one call, you know what I mean? We will send Casey through on the motherfucking scooter and the AK-47, baby, you know what I mean? But check it out. So we have a band here called The Crudes. And so we are going to talk to them right now, and we're going to check their music out.
Okay.
You down with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's go over to bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Let's do it like this. Okay. Hold on. Let me fix that real quick, bro.
What's good?
What's happening, my boy? How you doing, doggy?
Doing good. Excited to perform.
Who we talking to right here, bro?
Oh, this is Chooch. How you doing?
Talk to Chooch real quick. Let me fix this.
All right, let's get it. So what we're going to do is a couple original songs. I hope you guys enjoy it. All right, there we go.
Hold on.
For sure.
Chooch, tell us a little bit about where you guys are from and how you guys started, bro.
So we're all from LA, East LA to Echo Park to Koreatown. And me and James right here, we actually went to school right here on Utah Street Elementary School on 1st Street. And
East LA, huh?
Yeah. And then right on, it's like by Mendez High School. And we met there in like 5th grade, and we had a band in like 7th to 8th grade. And then after that, we kind of like, we didn't see each other because we went to 2 different high schools. And then I met Isaac over here, and I met him in high school. And we started a band, and I hit up James, and I was like, "Yo, bro, you wanna be in the band?" And he's like, "Yeah." And we just got it together, and we started playing a lot in high school in my garage, and we started writing a lot of songs and just performing like all over LA, and just having fun with it,
That's right, baby. What's the first song we're gonna get into right now?
So this song doesn't have a name to it, but we call it 23 because that was a voice memo when we first wrote it. Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Everybody give it up for the Crudes.
Yeah. Takes the last laugh cause you never really loved me. I'm all nattied up, acting like that shit don't bug me. Sorry I wasn't good enough to get you trust me. What I did in the past, just a kiss in the glass. Simple indeed, never was a quit. Why you looking at me like I'm all full of it? We're waiting and I'm waiting for y'all, just to realize that it's all your fault. Damn, I'm a bad motherfucker, yeah, I got a lot of bitches, but this shit looking religious, Well, I'm all through the thick of it, all through the slick of it, rolling in my Chevy so quick with it. She don't give a fuck who's your name, who's your daddy, was a space in the time and place, All these hoes in the past, sitting here wondering if I see through the glass, And my eyes are sleek, and I'm rolling deep, and my soul so sweet, and I'm rolling loud on the demons on my backstroke, looking outside for the reasons of my cold soul. Was addicted to the painkillers, rolling so deep, never dealt with them. All this death in my spear, wondering if I'm ever gonna see through the fear, Takes the last laugh cause you never really loved me. I'm all nattied up, acting like that shit don't bug me. Sorry I wasn't good enough to get you trust me. What I did in the past, just a kiss in the glass. Takes the last laugh cause you never really loved me. All nattied up, acting like that shit don't bug me. Sorry I wasn't good enough to get you trust me. What I did in the past, just a kiss in the glass. You're just a kiss in the glass.
The Cruise, baby.
Thank you.
The Cruise. And you know what? So we're doing a little we're doing an injustice with the sound right here, but one day we will get it right. You know what I mean? But the Cruise right here. This is an LA-based band, and these motherfuckers, I mean, you guys gotta look up the Crudes on Instagram. You gotta look up the Crudes on fucking YouTube. These motherfuckers these dudes are my Jim Morrison and the Doors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These dudes right here. I just ate a shroom right now. Anyways, these dudes right here, dude. I love your music, dog.
I appreciate it. We appreciate the love, man. We were excited.
Someone said right now when you were singing, it sounded like you ate a Popeye's biscuit.
It's crunchy but juicy, you know what I mean?
You got to know a soul about yourself, baby. Talk to us about that, dog. You know what I mean? What were you raised on, dog? What was the family listening to,
I was
dog?
raised to a lot of like the Doors, a lot of oldies, and a lot of like. It was weird because I was even listening to like 2000s rap, and even like 2000s rock music at the same time. Like I remember I was stuck on like Green Day for a bit, and in my brother's truck I found a CD player. And I took it, and I went to school and had the Game documentary, and I fell in love with that album. I like couldn't like from front to back. I was like, damn, like this sounds so good. And then that's when I fell in love with like rap a lot. But man, it's just like it's been a whole journey.
You know, my G, I'm gonna say this right now, dog. You guys are gonna be. I mean, if you're cool with it, you guys are gonna be the official band of Hoodstocks, dog.
Let's do it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love you guys. We need to have you guys here. Yeah, and you guys don't. So the sound is not doing these guys justice, but they're working with what we got. You know what I mean? But we leveling up, baby.
That's
we
right,
leveling up, dog. So let's get into the next song. What do we got?
Do it. Next song is called The Loft. Yeah.
I think you need to turn your piano up a little, Mudgy. Turn the piano up a little bit, just a tad. There you go, baby. There you go. Let's go. The Crudes, everybody. Let's go.
Down slow. I've seen those lies in your face before. You better slow down with your fucking roll. Don't wanna see your face no more. I'll wait my next crucifixion. No, it ain't so bad. Fuck you up, but still got class. Go, mommy, still wanna go to the past day. I remember all that bricks and payback, still sitting on to the past while eating trash. Never thought that I saw those stones he threw right at my back. Then you left me breathless, all upon my necklace. Wanna be your death sentence. I walk in earnestly, my pride fell back when I lost my seat. I wanna hold you, baby, please don't go. Whoa. Stars, I hail to the rose that never lost her soul. When you're all alone, hold me under your stars. I hail to the rose that never lost her
Let's go, baby. The Crudes. The Crudes, dog. The Crudes, dog. You know what, dog? You know what, bro? I love the blues. I love the Doors. Yes. I love the. You know what I mean? It always can't be hip hop, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But your stilo. I mean, you guys are from LA, dog. Your stilo has resonates with the soil, baby. Because you guys are all from the soil, dog.
Appreciate it.
You know, and you know what, bro? Sometimes we got fuck was that? Sometimes we just we can't always be on the same frequency, dog. You know what I mean? And having you guys on here is a blessing, baby. Let's go for the next song. Let's go, The Crudes, dog.
Let's do it. All right, this next song is called West Coast East Los, and this was our little tribute to our beloved LA. Cause it's West Coast shit down east to the city. West Coast shit down east to the city. West Coast shit down east to the city. See you on the block, so you best not play with me. I do it for your daughters, I do it for our mothers, I do it for my fucking family. Ain't no fucking stopping me. I'm that motherfucker, straight from the East Los, hitting the switches, wishing that I had a low rider. Just a young motherfucker, 22 right now. Blood-stained tears ripping soul from the ground. Cause it's West Coast shit down east of the city. Coulda had you dead, no price to your head. My cousin fucked a bitch, found out he was a fed. Laughed at the shit you talked behind our back. Two-faced bitch, no pressure, you crack. Cause it's West Coast shit down east to the city. West Coast shit down east to the city. West Coast shit down east to the city. You know we Angelinos go down for the city. West Coast shit down east to the city. West Coast shit, baby. West Coast shit, baby. West Coast shit, baby.
Yeah, there we go, baby. The Crudes. The Crudes, doggy. Yeah. You know what? One thing about, I mean, you're the lead singer of a band of dudes that are very, very talented dudes, dog. I mean, this dude on the piano, I mean, like I said again, the audio doesn't know justice, but the dude on the keys is fucking amazing, dog.
Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Yeah, and homie on the guitar, and so you guys is amazing as well, dog. You know what I mean? But so you guys usually, listen to this right now. They usually have a drummer behind them. And so right now we're kind of doing like an acoustic version, right? You know, and so we're not getting the full effect, but we one day will get it all the way right. You know what I mean? And have the drummer in here, have everything right, dog. You know what I mean? But once again, dog, the Crudes, thank you, baby. You know what I mean? You know, do we got another song? What are we doing?
Yeah, we got. I think this will be our last song. It's called Good Morning.
Let's go, doggy.
Let's do it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, oh baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning, oh baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning, oh baby. Back a long fucking time ago, I used to be a horny motherfucker, fucking bitches from the 1-6. Apparently, she be coming from the 371, the Papa Don, the Glass Street. Oh shit, her mama was a bad bitch, her sister was a thick bitch. She be looking good like a savage. She wear the prettiest glasses in class. Everything I do, yeah, I dwell in the past. Hey, baby girl, won't you say your name? Won't you let me come over and I get you going insane, yeah? Fell in love with the bad bitch, then she broke my heart and she took apart a motherfucking savage. Drew apart, I gave her the bread, I gave her my sin, gave her my soul, and she took it apart. All the pieces that I gave to her, I'm taking them back on the return. Let me know I love to fuck down the pavement of so proud. And I know I love to see when you all the history they be showing when I got the demons right up on me and they be controlling and showing, devoting the time. All sympathy is gone. When I sit back in the past, then I say I do or die. She said I'll never see another like her. She said I'll never hold another like her. She hope I cry, hope I probably die. She probably wanna kill me by the end of the night, yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning, oh baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning, oh baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning, oh baby, yeah. She said I'll never see another like her. She said I'll never hold another like her. She hope I cry, hope I probably die. She probably wanna kill me by the end of the night, yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning, oh baby. Good morning, good morning, good morning, oh baby.
Whoo, baby. Good morning, motherfuckers. Peaches, when you hear that music, though, I mean, what's the first thing come to your mind? Be honest, too. Be honest.
The Doors, definitely.
You hear that piano, dude?
Yeah.
I mean, oh my God.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, you fuck with it or what?
The Doors?
I mean, do you fuck with these
With the
guys?
group? Yeah.
Hey, you guys, man. Shout out to you guys, dog. Doing your thing. I mean, thank you so much, dog, for blessing the platform, baby. I mean, we want to have you back on, dog, as much as possible. This is the cruise right here, you guys. I mean, you guys need to support this local band right here. You know what I mean? We are all about supporting the community right here. You know what I mean? And these dudes are fucking amazing. Look them up on YouTube, dog. That Good Morning song is fucking ridiculous. They got a fucking video out on that right now. I mean, subscribe to their fucking channel. Give all your plugs, dog, so they know where to get with you guys, dog.
Yeah, we have our YouTube, we got Instagram, and yeah, that's where mostly you can find all our stuff and stuff. But yo, thank you so much for having us. Like, this was awesome. We were excited. I was like, yo, like, you know, we were like, we're gonna do a podcast. We've never done this, so this is awesome. And this is the first time we actually played the songs acoustically.
Hold on real quick, dog, because this dude is blowing me the fuck up, bro. What's up, bro? You blowing me up, dog. What's happening, homie? What's up? This dude called fucking 100 times while you guys were performing. You're on Hoodstocks. What up?
What up, Lux?
Bro,
Hey,
you a problem, bro. I'm gonna change my number, dog, because of you.
Hey, I got my job done. I got a question for Peaches.
Hey.
Come back to you guys right now. Go ahead, shoot it to
Hey.
Peaches.
All right. What's the fastest you done on a bike? On a Hayabusa, I've been 176. What about you, girl?
What? Wait, what's my fastest bike?
No, how fast you been on a bike?
Oh, on my Softail, 95.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Respect. Still respect.
Okay.
I thought you could have a fucking like a high speed, you know.
No, with Softail, well, with mine, and no, you'll start getting the fucking wobbles. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did 176 on a Hayabusa, and that shit got the wobbles, and then I stopped. Hey, look, you got the fucking baddest podcast in the world, homeboy. Keep it up, homie.
All right, I'm not gonna change my number now. I love you, my boy. Thank you, dog. Everybody give it up for the homie. He blew the fuck up. He blew this shit the fuck up. So check it out. Let me ask the crew right here, the crews. You know what I mean? What do you guys think of Peaches?
She's cool, yo. She lives a cool life, yo.
She's dope, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, have you guys ever been with a woman that rides a bike, a Harley?
No, not at all. No.
No. So would you be intimidated by her if you seen her pull up on a Harley, and you're like, oh shit, I mean, and you wanted to shoot a shot, I mean, but I mean, would you? Is it intimidating seeing a woman on a bike?
Nah, I'd be like, yo, I got an El Camino.
What's up with
If
it?
it ever breaks down, we could just tie it to the back, you know? Call it a day.
Yeah, my G, dog. Correct answer, dog. Everybody give it up for the Cruise, dog. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. So back to us on the main scene right here and shit. Peaches, so I wanted to just like, I wanted you to have fun here.
Yeah.
I want my main objective was to like, you know what? You know, hold on. Chula Vista. What do we got?
Chula.
You on Hoodstocks. What up?
Hey, just want to give a shout out to the Cruise. Hey, just want to let you know everybody love your music and keep on doing what you're doing out there. Love that shit.
Absolutely. Crudes. Love for the Crudes, dog. Love for the Crudes. You know, what was I asking you right now?
That you wanted me to feel comfortable.
Yeah, I wanted you to have fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes, so I'm a kind of like I can be an overly aggressive, sometimes no filter type of individual, but I don't ever, and maybe that's the reason why I don't have a lot of females on. You know what I mean? Because, and not that I'm gonna be disrespectful, but I don't ever want to offend somebody. You feel me? You know, it's a fine line that we walk right here. You know, more with females. You know what I mean? We've had some very powerful women on here. You're one of them now, you know what I mean? And to a small club, but we need to have more, you know what I mean? We're gonna have more, you know?
Yeah.
But so if you could, a person that you're here now, if you can give me some constructive criticism in regards to interviewing a woman, what would you tell me?
I don't think I've watched your other interviews with, you know, other people that, because a lot of the people that are on your podcast are straight out of the hood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would just keep it the same. When we first talked on the phone, I was kind of like, you can fucking tell me anything. I'm around men all the time, around Hispanic men.
Yeah.
So I don't, you know, they have no fucking filter. I really don't. I to a certain extent, you know, don't have a filter, but I don't mind when people, you know, and I'm sure other women are like that too. Like, if you can shoot the shit with me, like, we're going to have a good time, you know?
And that's dope too, because basically you have entered the man cave of Hoodstocks. You know what I mean? This is a 1,000, hold on. I was going to answer that call right now. But you came into a man cave. Look who's all around. A bunch of fucking dudes. There's like fucking 15 motherfuckers in here, you know what I mean? But I need to do more interviews. I mean, I want to uplift women.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was raised, it's crazy because you're telling me about your mom, you know what I mean? And I was raised by, in certain beginning years of my life, I was raised by a very strong female, a woman, right? She was a female chauvinist, to be 1,000% with you. She ran the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She ran the show. If she told her dude to get on all fours and bark, that motherfucker was gonna bark. You know what I mean? Like, he was gonna howl. You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck. So I respect it. You know what I mean? I know what it is. You know, being raised around women like that, it gives you a layer of understanding, you know, and I think we need to have more women on here like yourself to give us layers of understanding and respecting these women that are out here, not by what you see visually, because, you know, eye candy is great, you know, but respecting them as more than just eye candy.
Yeah. And looks, honestly, are only going to get you so far. It's the person that you are and the way that you carry yourself that's going to get you to that next step. And I think women in general, not just Latinas, but need to understand that and need to know that it doesn't have to be all about looks. It can, you know, you can fucking take it to the next level with just respecting yourself, setting boundaries, because that's really hard for women to send. Not all women, but for me, I know growing up around Hispanic men, I felt like setting a boundary was like disrespecting them, and that's not what it is. It's just you're respecting yourself.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. I mean, are Hispanic men more vulgar than other races?
I honestly have only dated Hispanic men, so I can't really speak on other races. Like I've been approached by white men, but it never really seems to go anywhere. So yeah, my boyfriends have all been Hispanic.
You've always been Hispanic.
Yeah.
I mean, and as Hispanic men, you know what I mean, there's a machoism.
Definitely.
There's a, like, you know what I mean, like you're gonna respect me. You're gonna, when I say something, sometimes it can tend to be like that this is law, you know what I mean? But when you're dealing with a female like yourself, you know what I mean, like a strong dude needs to sometimes take a back seat or take a back step, right?
Yeah. I think what I've dealt with mostly is men that have mommy issues, like they're, and and I know this is an unpopular opinion, but Hispanic moms with their male, like with their boys are on another level. And my mom does this with my brother, like he can do no wrong and they mother them and they're like 100%. But as the way that my mom speaks to me is not how she speaks to my brother. And I think that really like cultivates that culture of just, being a machista and, thinking like you can do no wrong. And I'm not saying this for all Hispanic men, but there's a couple that I've dated that are straight mama's boys. And then at the end of the day, they don't know how to be in a relationship where you're a partner in this relationship. I'm not your mom. Like, I'm not going to take care of you. Like, you need to put in equally as a man into this relationship as I'm putting in as a woman, because
Let's go.
Yeah.
Take notes, motherfucker, right now. You take notes.
Yeah, because we grow up like as Latinas, our moms are telling us, oh, you need to learn how to cook. You need to learn how to clean and all that. But what about my brother? Like, what does he do besides take out the trash, And what are his responsibilities and what does he bring to the table? And it's like, they're just shown, oh, they go and make the money and that's it, But nowadays we both are working. So what is it that you're bringing that I'm not bringing, because I'm fucking working full time? So at the end of the day, what are you bringing to this? Because I'm cooking, cleaning, and you're just taking out the trash, So I think it also falls back on the dad not being there and all of that. And, I understand that a lot of people don't have that male figure in their lives that are like, that they can be their role model. But that just goes back to like dads. And we're going to go into another whole subject about that.
It's okay. One word. Who is your pops?
Who is my dad?
One word. Or a sentence.
He's just the kindest person. I don't know how else to explain my dad. He's like a little, like my mom runs the show and my dad is like, he loves my mom. Like, they've been married for 25 years and the way...
Let's go.
Yeah.
25 years, baby.
The way that my dad looks at my mom is like, he loves her. That man would fucking die for my mom. And it's a trip. Like, the way he talks about her, he like loves my mom to death. But my mom don't talk like that. Like, my mom a savage. But like, he cooks. My mom doesn't really cook that often. He runs he cooks, he picks, my dad's the shit.
Shout out to Pops for washing them dishes, baby. You know what I mean? You on Hoodstocks, what up? You on Hoodstocks, what up?
Oh, shit. I just want to say, shout out to Cruz, those who are sick, and Peaches, she's fine as fuck.
Thank you.
Well, okay. Thank you for calling, baby. You know what? It takes. You know what is crazy in the culture. A lot of strong Mexicanas. You know what I mean? They have a dude that knows his role. I mean, in relationships, you got to play your role.
Yeah.
You got to play your role. In a relationship, you got to figure out where you're strong at, where I'm weak at. Vice versa in a relationship.
Yeah.
And then we need to own that shit. Now, where I'm strong at, you can't fight me where I'm strong at, right? Let me carry that load.
Let you be the man.
Yeah. Let me be that man in that aspect. Our relationships are so tricky, especially nowadays, you know what I mean, with this social media. And every time I look through Instagram, you know what I mean, I can be seeing half-naked girls, you know what I mean? I can be seeing this and that, you know what I mean? But that doesn't, as a man, that doesn't affect me from my relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I know what I got, you know what I mean? I'm not some thirsty-ass, sucker-ass fool that's fucking just like, oh, God, I gotta smell Peach's seat. You know what I mean? I gotta buy it from my motherfucking Honda 750, knowing damn well that shit coming from my Harley, my G. Get your life together. You know what I mean? But it's just the dynamics of fucking life. You know what I mean? I mean, you don't ever stop learning.
Yeah.
You know?
And like going back to that Instagram thing, it's real testy with social media being in a relationship. But if that person that you're with, if you can trust them to not fucking embarrass you in front of other people, because honestly, like, it comes down to that. Like, I'm looking stupid posting you and you're out here like hitting up these other bitches. Like, at the end of the day, if you can respect your partner, and I'm not saying I've found this because, you know, but if you can respect your partner and make your partner look good when you're not there, like, what else do you need? You know, like, that's the type of shit that nowadays is so fucking rare, to find somebody that's like has your back when you're not fucking there. And that goes for friendships or anything else. Like, if I can trust my friend to be like, if somebody's talking shit about me, to stick up for me when I'm not there and not fucking play the role and start talking shit about me with them, like, that's fucking dope. And you really don't find that. Like, it's loyalty is so fucking rare, and respect is so rare nowadays, and it fucking sucks. Like, that's the kind of world we live in.
You know what? I've been a dirtbag all my life. I've been a fucking just out there trying to slay. You feel me?
Yeah.
Just being a fucking animal. And one thing that I hold my hat high on is I am a loyal person to someone that's loyal to me. You know what I mean? And maybe, but there was a point in time where I didn't have that characteristic. Maybe it wasn't the right female. Maybe it wasn't right. It wasn't the right situation and shit. You know what I mean? But I mean, is it hard for you getting all the attention in the world, right? Like, you got these dudes lusting over you. Yeah, I mean, we spoke on it, and I hate to keep on hitting that shit up. But is it a distraction from you to have a real relationship with somebody because you're like, motherfucker, I can get anybody in the motherfucking world right here, baby. Look at this shit right here. You know what I mean? Fucking likes, comments, DMs. You know what I mean? I mean, is that hard in this era that we live in for females to be like settled down with that one dude when they're getting this side distraction from all these other dudes, like having that like high horse, putting yourself on these dudes are putting you on a high horse? I mean, is it hard?
I think it makes it difficult for people that if they're dating me to see all that. But me as a person, like, when I'm with somebody, that's it. Like, I'm loyal to a fucking fault. Like, I'll fucking be loyal and like everything. And you feel like you don't have, like, I've never been questioned if I'm loyal because I'm that fucking loyal. But I've been loyal to the wrong people, and that hasn't changed me. I'm still the same fucking person. But all that Instagram stuff, like, it really doesn't. I don't sit there and scroll through my shit and be like, oh, I'm gonna hit this fool up. You know, like that doesn't really affect me because that's not like me at the end of the fucking day. Like, if I'm with somebody, that's my person, and I'm gonna fucking be with that person, and that's it, you know. But I could see why, if somebody's with me, if they're my partner, why they would trip, because it is a lot. And it, like, the DMs, like what you see in the comments doesn't even come, like the DMs are like, I'll get 600 messages in one day. And if you're my partner, I'll let you see them, you know, because I really don't give a shit. But you're seeing that, and it's affecting your ego, and your, you know, like, dudes will be like, ask me if I date dudes that are shorter than me. I will.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
5'11". You're so tall.
You're
tall.
I'm really tall, and especially for a Latina.
Is it hard to deal with a dude shorter than you? I mean, do you want to pick them up and burp them?
No, like, I've dated guys that are shorter than me, and in the beginning they're always like, oh, height doesn't, you know, whatever. They're always like bullshitting that it doesn't affect them. But at the end of the day, when we're out, their ego gets hurt because I'm fucking standing there, you know, like, I am who I am, and their egos hurt because they want to make me smaller, you know. They want to fucking, like, all of a sudden it turns into, like, instead of making compliments about that I'm tall, they're talking shit, or they're talking shit like to make me feel like
less of a person.
Yeah.
They're trying to take you from 5'11" to 5'5", their height, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the motherfucking horrible shit. And I'm gonna let you know right now, Peaches, there are dudes out there that don't play that motherfucking nonsense. You know what I mean? I mean, when you're in a relationship, do you post less? I mean, is that kind
No.
of like a rule of a thumb? Now I'm in a relationship, so I'm not gonna put the fucking camera on the bike while I'm fucking plap plap down the motherfucking street.
No, I've had people tell me to stop or like to not be out there like that, but no, you met me like this. Like if you didn't like it, then you shouldn't like this is who I am. I'm not gonna fucking change it for anybody, because I've had situations before before the bike thing. I used to do dub shows and stuff like that, and I had people, they'd meet me like that, and then they'd have a problem like, oh, these people are hitting you up on Instagram, this and that, take it down or take down your Instagram. And when I was younger, I would listen to that because I was like, oh, well, I'm going to be with this person, and I really had like, okay, I'm going to stop my hustle because this person doesn't like it. And at the end of the day, you get fucked over because of it, because why am I going to change who I am because you feel insecure about it? That's not, you should feel secure. And I'm not giving you, like, it's not like I'm out here being ratchet and you're pissed off about it and I need to change. Like, no, you're insecure. I'm doing everything I can to make you feel secure, and you're insecure over some fucking post. And it's not like my, like, chi-chis are out. Where am I going to put them under my armpits? Like, but my ass isn't out. I'm not out here, like saying vulgar shit on there. So I keep it as respectful as I can if I'm with somebody, and I won't, like right now I respond to comments and stuff. If I'm in a relationship, I won't, like, I just won't go there.
I mean, and when you see these insecurities, they're temporary.
Yeah.
For a strong Latina like you, you're like, all right, I just met this dude. This dude put on a good show in the beginning. He spit the toughest game in the world. You know what I mean? This dude said, matter of fact, I got a photographer you. You know what I mean? This and that. I mean, like, he spit all the shit you wanted to hear in the beginning. Be like, you know what? This dude's cool. Like, he's going to be okay. Yeah. I think he's going to fit the script. And then a week later, we get the fatal shit. I mean, fatal motherfuckers, dog. Like, that ain't the business. Just like women that are fatal, that ain't the business. One thing I don't condemn is that fatal shit. Like, if you in a relationship as a grown person, I mean, as kids, you know what I mean? That's part of the law. You got to go through them motherfucking, you got to go through that shit, you know what I mean? That high school shit, so on and so forth, you know what I mean? But as grown people and shit, I mean, you got to cut that shit out. And I want to let you know, Peaches, that I don't want you to lose hope on some of these dudes out there. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, I haven't. Not at all. Did I sound bitter?
No, you didn't sound bitter. But I just want to let you know from a man's perspective that there are dudes out there, they're going to let Peaches be Peaches. Okay. Just like you're going to let them be them, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're not going to fucking put the fucking law down, put rules down and all this shit. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like they said, like you said, they met you the way you are. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you are a queen. You are something very special. You know what I mean? That everybody knows past the surface of what you see. You know what I mean? You're a beautiful person, you know what I mean? And I want you to just keep on winning, keep on striving.
Thank you.
Keep on doing what the fuck you doing and shit. You know what I mean? There goes that fly again.
There goes that fucking fly.
There goes that oh my God.
No. Fuck that fly.
That fly is violated. I mean, but I just want to thank you so much for being on this podcast and just sharing a little bit about yourself.
Thank you for having me. It's been a good time.
I mean, I try to make it a good time. You know what I mean? We just kind of like, we're all over the place with shit, you know? And I mean, I hope that you did have a good time.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and anything you want to say heading out of here? How long are we here? We're 3 hours in this already.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, time flies, baby.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, just, shout out to all the female writers. Like, I know that a lot of them don't get recognition, and there's so many of them. Sister Mother and Rhonda, Lydia, like, there's so many women out here that are writing and fucking doing the damn thing. They've been doing it for years, and, I'm a newbie, and, I'm just trying to do what I can as a new fucking writer, but yeah, they've been doing it for fucking years, but yeah.
Absolutely. You're on Hoodstocks. What up? We ending this shit right now, but what's happening?
Hey, since she's 5'11" and Casey's 4'11", does that mean he's out the picture?
What are you?
Casey, I mean, they love Casey. He's really trying to. People root for Casey for some reason. I mean, I guess it's like it's an underdog world. You know what I mean? Like people root for the underdog. Like people would celebrate like the Lakers winning a championship if Casey was able somehow, some way to get his way into your life. I mean, but you got Casey. I mean, what do you gotta do? You gotta breastfeed this little motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, come here, little motherfucker. Let me breastfeed your ass. I mean. I don't know. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, they root for Casey. I mean, the community right here loves Casey. But hey, Peaches, thank you so much, love. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? It's been cool. You're always welcome to come back.
Thank you so much.
Let everybody know how they can follow you and your sponsorship. Give them all that shit. You know what I mean?
So my Instagram is ms_peach and then I. I couldn't just get Peach because it was already taken, so that's my Instagram. And then I'm on YouTube and TikTok, all the same name. And my sponsor is Factory 47. Shout out to them.
Absolutely. Everybody give it up for Peaches. We out of here. We appreciate you. Hit that subscribe, hit that like button. I mean, keep supporting the fucking platform.